What's up, everybody? It's your man, Big Smoot.
It's your boy, AJ.
And it's your boy, Terrell.
And we're back again with another episode of
Shoot Da Motherfucking Three. It feels so good to cuss again.
It do feel good?
Yeah, I like cursing.
And we got Neeks in the building, man.
And
it's only right. Only right.
You gotta announce this the 100th episode.
That's what I was about to say. It's only right that we brought her on the 100th episode. That is, bro, that's a motherfucking milestone. Man,
I told y'all we need that motherfucking machine, man.
We definitely do. We need to find a way to get that sound effects machine.
I think y'all sound better.
I'm pretty sure it's an app or something.
Yeah, y'all might as well just keep
voice, so we got it? Okay.
You said our voice.
If I ever need to make that sound, I'm going to find this podcast and just play that sound.
Sound bite.
Hit that shit real quick.
There you go. Perfect. Clip it. But shit, it's the 100th episode, man. The consistency to get here and the path and the journey, I gotta say, to get here. It's been a long time. Should have hit 100 before, but shit. I don't know. What's your thoughts on hitting 100, Smoot? How you feeling?
Shit, I mean, let me not be all emotional about the shit, but, like, I'm excited, bro. Like you said, it took a long time to get here. It takes a lot of consistency, a lot of hard work, and dedication, really, to do this shit, bro, because not many people would have made 100 episodes, bro. Like, shit. I'm shocked that we even made 100 episodes, so hell yeah, man.
When I tell you, brother, it's like, you get the thing is you got to fight through those moments when you don't want to do it. You got so many other distractions, much other shit going on. But what you feeling, Terrell? How you feel?
That's a good thing. Like Smooth said, I'm surprised we fucking got here. I ain't gonna count, because counting to 100 is tiring. Just to do 100 episodes, that shit crazy.
Man.
But we here, fuck it,
Hey, so many more. And in my mind, it's like, I don't even remember 100 different things I talked about. I probably contradicted the shit out of myself. I'm probably a hypocrite.
Instant ick.
Instant ick.
Men on podcast? Hate men on podcast.
I'm fucking weird.
Podcast niggas? I like these podcast niggas. Good podcast niggas.
Hey,
Every other podcast nigga? Straight to hell.
Hey, other podcast niggas, you notice they ever be like, it's always, see, high value man.
Annoying.
It's instantly a dude.
Like, who gave this nigga a mic? Put it down.
He bought it.
And I hate that.
I know girls can't stand podcasts because there's always a Kevin Samuels nigga nowadays.
Oh, Kevin Samuels niggas pop out the woodwork every left and right.
I'll repeat a Unk, man. Shout out to Kevin Samuels, man.
Every dude podcast think they fresh and fit now.
Like I know females hate Kevin Samuels.
Kevin Samuels ain't like Kevin Samuels.
Big Unk B. I didn't forget that he passed away, man.
I know.
It's crazy. And he
I know. Keep God in your life, fuck nigga.
He spawned so many babies, bro.
Oh, he created a whole new world of social media of like real life debates.
And I gotta also shout out.
We're doomed.
He also him and Fresh and Fit spawned a bunch of babies, bro. Shit's crazy.
Who?
Fresh and Fit. You gonna hate them even worse.
Oh, them niggas. I know them niggas.
Yeah,
you two demonetize them. They hate them that much.
On the topic of that, the only thing
They're
I don't
terrible.
agree. The only thing I don't agree with men like that in these podcasts, right? It seems like sometimes when nice women come over and just state in their opinion, they get mad and then they like have to assert some type of dominance. That's the only thing I don't like. It's like, okay, bro, like if a female is like saying her opinion and she's agreeing with you, but she's like not aggressive, you don't need to like correct her and be aggressive. Just be like, okay. But like, I understand the women who just be like saying dumb shit and shit like that, but like you ain't gotta snap on everybody. That's the one thing I don't like about the podcast. But,
nah, 100%.
Yeah, shout out all of them and shit.
All the people that be doing that, they definitely don't give women their credit at all.
Yeah.
But shit, once again, like, share, subscribe all the episodes. We've made it to 100. Let's get to 100 more. And shit, let's keep this train going.
Not even just that, bro. Like, shout out to everybody who supported, bro. Everybody who watched. Like, shout out to Miss Shay Marie for the balloons, too.
For real, yeah.
Shout out for the balloons. Hey, damn, it's in my backseat. I totally forgot. We got cupcakes, too.
Oh, she got a cupcakes.
Yeah.
Shay Marie, you are something else. Like, what the hell?
I got it in the car. It's cupcakes. So y'all gotta remember, remind me.
Like, she's like, yeah, I got cupcakes for you and your little friends.
Period.
Hey, it's a movie though. It's shit. 100 to get to 100 episodes is just like, I applaud the consistency, bro. Like the idea of getting here
through the COVID, through the PPP loans, through the riots.
Hey, did y'all niggas get a PPP loan?
I want one.
Yeah, I want one. I ain't get one.
I want one.
No comment.
That nigga got one. For sure.
I want one. Let me tell you something. They run that shit back.
Everybody. Everybody better get that
Everybody.
shit.
Come on.
Everybody going to jail the second round, too.
We all lining up at the PPP
I don't want the
people's
whole
crib.
thing. Just give me like a little, you know. Come on, yeah, man. I was, you know what was funny? Motherfuckers was doing the PPP law. I was like, I hope they give me money for being loyal. Shit, I ain't do this.
I was never willing to do it, but I was like, I'll take some of yours.
Shit, yeah.
And I'd put a little away for bail for you when they get your ass. Because they're going to get your ass.
The thing is, it seems like the only niggas who went to jail was the niggas who got millions. Everybody else was just
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they knew people was doing it, but if you being greedy when they're trying to get like $80K and all type of
That's
shit.
exactly what people was
fucked
fucked up
up.
with.
They're getting 500,000 and shit.
Fuck, yeah.
What are you doing, sir?
I don't need all that.
Run me a little 20.
And then they spent it so fast.
Oh,
So fast.
Nobody had anything to show for
If
it.
you had a PPP and you ain't invested in no business, you ain't put that shit in the stock market, you ain't do nothing smart with it, you're just a goofy. You shouldn't have used that shit. It was pointless.
Well, I want to jump into one quick thing real quickly. Neeks, how you been since you've been on?
I've been good. I'm excited to be back here. I've just been working. I just moved. Honestly, you know, I just be minding my business.
Reset. I was gonna say
Reset.
you be out the way.
I be out the way.
You do your little appearances real quick.
I pop out and I act out. I act the fuck out. Go outside acting ass. I can't go back outside for a while. Feel embarrassed. I feel like if you've been recently watching my social media for like the past 2 months, probably, that's not me.
That's not you?
That's not
Don't
you.
approach me like no hoe, because you see me doing some hoe shit on social media.
The last 2 months ain't you?
I'm gonna be so offended, bitch.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I seen one night. I was like, okay, little 3 a.m. action. Next day, it was what? 8 a.m. 8 a.m. 9 a.m. I said, okay, you acting up.
You got in the crib?
That whole like week and a half.
That whole
After
little.
sets constant.
That's a lit
You was
time.
on bikes?
That's very me. Okay, first of all, that's why people niggas don't like
scared
me.
as hell.
But I won't bring nobody, bitch. Like, your bitch not coming with me. If she got a nigga. Like, but like my single friends, it's up, baby. Come on, you want to have a good time?
We outside?
I'm gonna have you outside.
You outside?
But honestly, that's really rare for me too, because I'm like irritable. I'm really irritable. Like I'm hot or cold. That's the Gemini in me. It's like I'm either all for it and I'm gonna give you the time of your fucking life, or I'm ducked off and don't even be telling me. Niggas been sending me hard eyes today, been pissing me off.
They said, what's the little baby?
Get the fuck, stand up. Y'all is weak in the knees. I was ugly as fucking work today. They don't give a fuck. That kind of shit, though makes me mad, and I know I be crazy. I'll be like, you like me?
Oh, so you don't like him?
You like my voice? Hate that for y'all niggas.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. As a man, when you first like have to like try to show interest, it is like one of the most like cringiest things, because you gotta like, it's the one where it's like either you gonna give her the biggest ick or you might get your way in the dough. Yeah, it's either or. Like
that meme where it's like the worst she could say is no, her, ill. I mean, ill.
That shit had me
so funny to me. I'm like, facts.
Fuck all that. She say ill. Like, the fuck?
People do say no.
For real, bro. I'm in here with the bitch. All right, well, fuck you too then.
No, did y'all see the white boy who made a video about DMing the girl? He was like, only thing she can say is no. Only worst thing she can say is no. He said, all right, let me tell you my experience. So the dude goes on to explain how he DM'd the girl or whatever, and she said, send me your page. He sent her his like Instagram, and she said, can you like stand up and like take a picture? Like, cause I think
no legs.
Off. No, this is the thing. My man's was only like 5'4".
Of course he was. I could see a nigga from a mile away. They be sitting on the counter at parties dangling their legs. Pissing me the fuck off. That's why the fuck. And they be the most confident niggas like, you are a girl. You are a girl.
I like short niggas gotta be confident though.
You better be
short.
But you gotta have something too. Like you gotta be short and like either bigger, or you gotta have long money. You better have your dick pic better be online viral, and it better be a great dick pic. Like otherwise, I don't want to hear.
I ain't taking pictures with nobody else. You're only getting solo photos. If I'm 5'4", you're only getting solo photos. You're gonna be like, damn, this nigga don't be with nobody. Nobody. Man. All of them coming from the bottom up. You gonna think I touched the sky?
Makes me so sad. I feel like I spent most of my life talking about short niggas, and short niggas love me so bad. Like God trying to spite me. Hey, I know it.
Damn, not God.
He's like, send a short nigga every time you say something. And I'm like, please get the fuck. You be laying in bed with them niggas, y'all be the same height. Like,
she gonna
what
wear
is
heels
happening?
On the date
and I'm a tall 5'4". I'm a tall 5'4". I feel like I'm always in heels. I'm a sneaker girl. I like sneakers, but I will wear some heels. I be feeling like I just want to be tall, and here you are, just not measuring up.
You gonna wear heels out of spite?
I'm a tall 5'4".
She's a tall 5'4". She's 5'4". She's a tall 5'4".
Like,
my limbs are just long, but I'm 5'4".
What does that mean?
Your presence gives more taller than what you are.
I got heart, nigga.
I get you.
I've been saying that shit my whole life.
You said you got
I don't feel 5'4" at all.
nigga.
Nigga argued with me one day. He's like, I swear you're 5'10". A nigga who never met me on Instagram. I'm like, keep swearing, bitch. Yeah, look it up to me when I meet you. He's never gonna meet me.
He's never gonna meet you. But no, I think this is the thing. If you're a short king, I gotta give him their credits. If you're a short king, B, what I feel like is you just gotta literally just supreme confidence.
They be having the best faces. God give the shortest men the best faces. They be beautiful. I'd be like, it's not even the problem that you're short. It's how you act because society has viewed you a certain way. So you are constantly trying to prove yourself. They're angry as fuck. And like, I don't have time for that because first of all, as a man, shut up. That's all. That's the line. That's it. Because why are you? Because especially don't argue with me as a woman.
No, we was talking about
gonna look at you so crazy.
If I was a girl, if I was a girl, you wear a man who wears grade size shoes, like grade school size. Come on, my guy. I would buy bigger pairs just to.
As you should. You better put some socks in the
Let me tell you something. I'm grabbing
the
a 7.5. Fuck it. I'm not grabbing the size 6. You ain't about to see the little full shoe be deformed on my foot. Hey, fuck that. I would not do that.
That's the thing. Niggas be having little feet.
We don't got little feet and shit. Niggas be out here with little baby
Niggas
feet.
don't be out here with little feet.
Let me tell you something. My studio, I had this grown ass man came in smelling like that Pat. Grown as hell, full beard, James Harden beard. My man's asked me for a 6.5.
He was tall.
No, he was a short kid.
No.
I wouldn't hope he was tall with some feet like that.
Was he a kid?
No, grown ass man. This was a grown ass man. He had a son. His son wore a 5.5.
How tall? How short?
So him and his son,
like 5'4", short king.
Like, if I had to guess, buddy would probably about like 5'2", 5'2", 5'9".
Okay, I'm like 5'10", because that's supposed to be societal average.
No, I was gonna say yeah. I'm about
5'2" is crazy.
Yeah, 5'2" is. Yeah, my man smelled like that pack, and he had a big Durango.
Bet you he do. They always got a big truck.
Big body Durango.
They always got a big truck.
Yeah.
Some got to be big shit.
Yeah, you know you are.
Y'all got truck.
This man got a big truck right now.
You're fucking hilarious. I realize who you're referencing.
Y'all got short niggas fucked up, B.
No, real life.
Really dogging these niggas on
up today.
Hey, man,
I don't really got too much good shit to say about a short nigga. I was really about to try to dig down deep and find some. I ain't got no like real beef with them. I was about to be like, a short nigga done did this, like, but a short nigga ain't never really even fucked this shit out of me. Like they just be short and annoying. All I got is beef with short niggas.
Short and annoying.
Every nigga in the city you got a beef with me is little.
That's crazy.
That's a short nigga phrase. You gotta make a poll. Any niggas over 5'10". Niggas 5'10" and up. Have you ever said you got a beef with me to a girl? That's a real poll.
That's real life.
Smoot, how was your weekend, brother? Let's finish off the weekend recap.
I don't know. I'm over here dying, though. Low key.
Boy, because you was holding that motherfucker
right.
in, man. Breathe first before you talk, brother.
Please.
Okay.
Did you say hit you a little bit?
Nah, this is damn blunt. What was I about to say? My weekend was good, bro.
Kickback?
Just chilling, working. Got to chill with my family, bro. Like, got to see everybody.
Oh, man, this man's smooth. I got the funniest shit about him chilling with his family. This nigga had the biggest smile on his motherfucking face in that picture.
Yeah, you look so happy.
Yeah, because, like, we don't really get to see each other a lot, so.
I love that.
Hell yeah, I enjoy your family. I like them.
That's how you know you get old, nigga. The shit you appreciate is different.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah, got to chill with them, man. Shit, what else? Got to celebrate the 100 with my guys and shit. That's all, man. I don't know. I be out the way, bro. I'm just trying to get this money. I'm just trying to
tell you, October, I'm tucked away.
Like, I'm getting older. I'm trying to get this money and evolve, bro. Like, I'm not trying to stay in the same spot forever. So
I feel you. Terrell, how you doing, brother? How was your weekend?
Well, I was on down. My shit is decent. I'm a little tipsy right now.
How was your block party?
You went to a convention.
Okay. Y'all right.
Always at a convention.
I was at a block party. That block party was smooth. I ate a lot of food at that motherfucker. It was some nice food there. They had catfish, black eyed peas,
Minneapolis,
hot water cornbread, and then they had some pizza. What else I eat? Some banana pudding. I ate some egg rolls.
Who was this?
It was Corcoran and Bart.
Y'all look
not
bad.
Corcoran. Powderhorn.
What
Block
motherfuckers
party.
Y'all look so
I don't know where the fuck I got Corcoran. Powderhorn block party. It was lit. It was
Powderhorn?
why I keep wanting to call it balcony? A porch concert event for the whole neighborhood, and it was like 4 blocks long. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so they had all of the stands out there and shit like that. It was cool. Other than that, I just been working like a motherfucker. And
That's
what I do yesterday. Yesterday I just chilled. That's it.
Yeah, we went to the bar.
Now we here. Yeah.
Y'all didn't go to Open Streets?
Right.
No. Y'all didn't go to Open Streets Broadway?
No, I didn't end up getting the time to make it.
Yeah, fuck.
It was on Broadway when they blocked off
Why y'all didn't
Broadway?
come see me in the fashion show?
You was in the fashion show?
Y'all know my niggas.
No, that's the thing.
It be your own niggas.
See, I ain't get an invite.
I posted it. I posted it.
No, I see you posted. No,
I ain't get the invite.
I even reacted to the photos of it. You know, of you doing it.
Niggas always want to react after you did it.
No.
I want my flowers now.
You gotta send me some shit. I don't be on social media. I may post like on my story, but I'll leave after that. I'll leave for the rest of the day.
Fuck y'all. Send in all the shit to Terrell.
Yeah, there you go.
Terrell gonna show up.
I just think.
You know I'll be at the event.
I know you'll be outside.
Even on top of it, I wanted to go get some Potent Punch. So the thing was, I did want to go.
They was there.
Yeah, I did want to go. So I knew about it, but I just literally didn't have the time to go.
That's fucked up.
Hell yeah, I'm sorry.
That's really fucked up.
Nah, but we seen the pictures and all that. I seen you on your thing.
Think I give a fuck about that?
She said, no, I wanted you in the crowd.
No, you needed to be
there.
there.
Down there, everyone like it.
No, real life, I have social anxiety, so I didn't look at anybody in the crowd. I didn't even know my mom was there. She sure said something. She was like, I was literally talking to you, and I knew you didn't hear me. She was like, your auntie was saying something. She was like, the second walk you walked was the only time we seen you. Like, look at it.
So talk about it some more. What exactly did you do?
I just did a runway. So, One Minnesota was hosted by Panache. He put a few designers together. He's been throwing a fashion year. Y'all know it's Fashion Week. Just passed. Everything's been going on. They do Minnesota's Black Fashion Week as well. Panache usually would put on a production, like it'd be 1 month of a huge production. He's doing a hell of a year is the production. So every month has been a different theme. He did Black August. Go check out his Instagrams. I'll send y'all all the things. Dope as fuck. Okay. He did Black August. He just did One Minnesota, and he's doing a show in October. Stay tuned for the casting calls. It's for breast cancer awareness. So catch me on the runway again.
Okay. You gotta send me that info. You gotta send me that info. I watch hella fashion shows, but I never knew about this in Minnesota.
What? Yes.
That's crazy.
You didn't know we had a Black Fashion Week?
I didn't know that at all.
I've been telling you all about it.
Remember Studio did it when we had Lance.
I tell this dude I tell his ass like every year.
See, I thought that was like a little RSV
AJ, dead ass. Event. For sure, definitely need to be
but send me that information. I'll show up because I like fashion shows. I want to go to one. You know, I didn't know shit about that. Well,
you would have been great walking in that too. Honestly, it's just nice to like. How often do you get? It's hard to meet people who are into the same shit that you're.
Yeah, for sure.
And so you get there, you meet a bunch of like-minded people. It was dope. I met a bunch of like artsy individuals. I love shit like that. That fills my cup. So like, I had a moment of being social, and then I dipped. It was fun. I got to wear some shit. I got the jumpsuit. Shout out to Panache.
Yeah, I was gonna say
for the jumpsuit.
That fit was crazy. I don't know how many people can pull it off. You know what I mean?
Little Miss Natural Body.
Tell them the gym routine hit.
You know, a lot of that shit is genetics. I ain't even gonna hold you. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm not even one of them bitches that's about to lie to you. I tell people all the time, they be like, okay, flex on us. Like, I'm not even flexing on you, shorty. Like, it come with shit. Like, I got made fun of my whole life growing up. Boys were like, your legs, my legs being strong, like having an athletic build. Young boys, why do you think I'm so fucking funny?
More so appealing to
why do you think I'm so fucking funny? Niggas made me this way, nigga. Built this shit brick by brick. Shit, okay? And now I'm a house in this bitch. Okay, because like no, a lot of that shit though is definitely genetic.
These jokes got them out there draw.
Man, no, because some niggas really had everything to say. Like, they just had everything to say, and now it's so funny because the things that you get made fun of when you're younger are the exact things that grown men will literally suck a fart out of my ass for. I'd be like, you sick as fuck, bro. Like, and I'm not exaggerating that.
All jokes aside, send me the dude.
Hey, tell me, this is the thing. I want to be valid. If a man ever said, bend it over, and suck the fart, dude, that's the nastiest shit I've ever heard.
I'll suck a fart out of butt.
Yeah, niggas will. I don't know why you think that they won't. Niggas will.
I was about to say Terrell.
It's a nigga watching this he about to be watching this podcast, nod his head, he like, niggas will lick your butt plug when you take it out of your eyes. Niggas don't give a fuck.
I'm sure about that. I'm sure niggas would.
Niggas will do all kind of shit. I'd be looking at niggas in public, I'd be like, you don't even know that, man.
Things when it comes to sex, I'm just, nah.
You ain't grown yet.
You gonna grow up.
You grow up and you lose your morals.
This thing, it be just moments during sex where you realize you just freakier than I ever thought I'd be. You get that moment in your thought like, some freaky ass shit.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that. I think people need to live their lives. Like, we were raised by a generation that kept everything a secret. First of all, they're the freakiest fucking generation there is. The reason them niggas camera on them and saying pause every 2 seconds, that's the gayest generation there is. Them niggas definitely fuck niggas, just so we're clear.
That's crazy.
And like, it's a
record,
thing.
we never said that.
No.
Back to
this hold on, I'll give you this. Hold on. I'll be real with you. It's this post that went viral locally. It's some local ass shit. And I want to get to what our topics we going. And this shit is great. But one of our local, like some local shit that went viral was this transgender girl over the weekend on Facebook, if anybody's seen it. It went viral where somebody posted about how this girl is transgender. Mm-hmm. But it's one of those ones where you look at the picture and you're like, something's off. Right? Like I've seen her before and I'll be like, something's off.
She black?
Just ignore her. Black. But you just keep putting.
Do I know her? You see me outside with her?
I'm pretty sure. No, you're not outside.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure we've all seen the pictures before, right? Because they're viral pictures, hella likes. So, but I've always seen the pictures and been like, something's off. Like, just a little off. It's too sexual for my taking, right? It's too upfront. So it's like, But then somebody exposed them and her in the comments of a post where they posted like a sexual video of that person doing a sexual act, and that motherfucker was slanging some penis. So, it's the thing. People was in the comments like, the girls in the comments was like, why does it matter? Why does it matter? Y'all all be DMing her anyway. So what does it matter?
They're not wrong. Because if you have a trans friend, you know that
this thing.
Niggas
why does it matter, right?
Niggas be on it.
Shay has a gay friend, and certain things get, you
you
notice certain things, right? You notice certain things. So, it was, and the dudes in the comments was like, we didn't know that was a dude, though. Like, that's what shit you gotta tell people. Like,
it is. That's how you get killed,
dude, right? So, in regards to how I looked at the situation I was like, I've seen this person before, so I go look the person up, right? And I go to scroll, and I literally on Facebook have about 200 mutual friends, and majority of them is niggas, right? Mm-hmm. So as I was scrolling, I just realized I was like, it just dawned on me. This is why this is viral. Y'all niggas is in that DM. Y'all niggas was DMing in the hearts, in the comments. Y'all was in that shit. And now y'all all ass hurt. And that's where I was starting to think. Do y'all think it's wrong for a nigga to switch up once they realize that they was all into that girl? Full-hearted.
I ain't gonna speak too much on that situation just because of my proximity to some of those things.
Hearted.
But niggas know.
And because I feel like niggas be knowing.
Niggas do know.
And I do think more niggas is down low than...
It's because society doesn't allow niggas to be gay.
I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I agree with y'all. Like, I feel like niggas do be knowing. I do think it do be niggas who don't be knowing, but most niggas be fucking knowing, bro.
The niggas that don't know, though, they don't get pussy. Half the time. They be like, wow, I'm getting a little attention from a bad bitch. I'm just running with it. It be some of y'all favorite niggas in the city.
I mean.
We're discussing this after the podcast.
I got some shit I gotta say.
Like, some of y'all favorite niggas in the city, though, I be looking at certain shit. There's like, certain shit don't faze you. And you really, like, I'm really from this city. So I feel like I know a lot of people. I see a lot of shit. I know a lot of people. I be a lot of places sometimes. Some of y'all favorite niggas that y'all be sweating over. They like men.
It's like this with me.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Whatever you do behind closed doors and in the privacy of your home is whatever you want to do. Like, I'm not judging nobody, bro. Like, do you, man? Like,
yeah, but I think these niggas be.
Cause I feel like bro. Cause the thing is, like, do you, bro? Like, because people gotta stop. We gotta stop, like, shaming these people, bro. Because it's not safe to date anymore, bro. Because now, like, motherfuckers dating men in secret, and They sharing STDs with women and shit, bro.
Yes.
It's nasty.
You
bro.
right, and that's the reason they don't want to come out is because motherfuckers shaming them. So you definitely right. We gotta stop.
We gotta stop shaming those people, bro. So dating can be safe again, bro. Like that shit's
also
crazy.
Be open. That's what we was just talking about. That freak shit. Be open, because I feel like a lot of the down low community are black men, and as much as we don't like to say it, a lot of black women are not open sexually to a lot of things. Like, you ain't gonna let your nigga fuck you. Don't gotta let your nigga fuck you in the ass. You don't. But he probably gonna fuck somebody in the ass. Do something. Just be open to more conversation. I feel like the conversations are so closed off. Like, it's Terrell, please.
Terrell, like, what?
I was thinking to myself like, nah, I'm good. Yeah, I think okay. I do think that's a little bit of a stream of the fucking people fucking people in the booty hole. But I do agree with you that a lot of people aren't in the black community in specific aren't as sexually open with each other as they necessarily need to be, or express how they should want to be. You know what I mean? Like, they not open with their girl or whatever about all that. But I do want to talk about this though. I gotta get into our first topic. So this girl, have y'all heard of the BBL basketball game in Atlanta?
Got that much, man.
You're on Black Twitter, you seen it.
If you're on Black Twitter, you've seen the BBL basketball game.
I saw it.
First of all, there's a whole lot of ass in that room.
It was. And honestly, do you have to have a BBL to be in the league, or do you just gotta have the look of a BBL?
You just gotta have a fat
I think you
ass.
just gotta have a fat ass.
I was about to say.
I think you just got a fat ass booty.
Shorty who broke her leg didn't look. I don't know if it looked that fake. Like, I ain't watched it.
That one was huge.
It was huge, but I feel like she had some thighs. She just ain't have.
So the girl's name is Nicki Minaj.
No.
Her name is Nicki Minaj.
No, it's not.
Her name is Nicki Minaj.
The reason she broke her leg is because she has a lot of body, but she doesn't have a lot of strength in her legs.
Yeah. First off, if you have not seen the video, just look it up. You can go anywhere and type in BBO basketball breaks leg.
It's bad. It's nasty work.
First off, her leg snapped like it was a toothpick. It took nothing.
It was so bad.
It took nothing. It just boop. And the thing is, for her, the aftermath to it is, she could only joke about it on social media when you would go look up posts about it. Because it's like, she like, in the comments like, I don't know why my leg snapped like that, y'all. Like, I don't know why.
She's funny as hell.
Because it's funny. Like, really like, that motherfucker was like, boop.
I feel like that had to, like, was it right at the joint, or did she have something
it looked
pop
like
through
it was
the skin?
right at the joint. It looked like it was
that
right
shit
at
was
the
look like
sick.
it broke right at the joint.
I can feel it now. Oh my God.
I was like,
my God.
When I first ever did it, it tickled my neck a little bit. I was like,
No, I watched it a few times, and I remember thinking, I'm not seeing that. You know how you watch something way too many times?
It just snapped.
But I'd be like, how many times did you watch that? Yes.
I thought it was fake.
Me, just rewatching. I'm like, what the fuck is that? What is happening?
I literally thought it was fake.
And I realized her shit is
like
breaking.
when I first saw it, I didn't think her leg broke. I thought it just, like, her leg just went underneath her.
So did it break right before the knee?
That's what we
that's what it looked like.
I mean, that's her thigh bone.
Her whole, like, that's the thing.
Nah, it wasn't even her thigh bone, bro. It was like,
yeah, she never gonna. Her shit's never gonna be the same.
Like
she's gonna have to definitely get a knee reconstruction surgery for sure.
Yeah, I mean, if you do anything high impact for the most part, working in the OR, having a little surgery moment, you are going to need to replace your joints. Doctors tell you all the time, don't run, don't do things that are high impact. Like, you should be on an elliptical. You shouldn't be hitting pavement at any point. You're just wearing joints down. And before a certain age, you can't even get a hip replacement because you have to get them reoccurringly. Once you get them.
Yeah.
One of those things, like, once you get it, you're going to always have to get it. So if you had to hit a certain age in order to do it.
That's why I feel like I'm blessed. I don't be having joint pain, and that'd be like the best thing where I'd be like, you just got to make sure you use your limbs.
Fuck cardio, man.
Literally.
I'm not running.
Stretch.
Our ancestors did that enough. I'm not running nowhere.
I feel you.
This girl said our ancestors did that. That's crazy.
That's why I don't run. I really do be wanting to run because people be like, oh, it builds stamina, it builds endurance. And I'm jealous of you running bitches. Like, people be like, you lucky you run track. I wouldn't run if you pulled a gun out right now in this bitch. I'm going to shuffle away.
Running is everything. If you're in the gym and you ain't hitting that cardio, you're not really supposed to be in there. Because the heart health is everything. I get in that bitch, I run for like 15 minutes. I ain't gonna cap.
I'm not running. I'll do cardio in different ways, but I'm definitely not running. I be trying to, but I got self-diagnosed asthma, and I really feel like every time I be trying to run, the ancestors be pulling me down. They be like, what are you doing? You don't gotta do that no more. So I just don't do it no more.
I'm sorry.
Self-diagnosed asthma.
Question. You said self-diagnosed asthma. How does that work?
And when I start running, I can't breathe, nigga. I know that's what I look like. Nigga be like, get your second win. What the fuck? I ain't got my first win, nigga. What you talking about?
That's when you supposed to keep going. When you tired, you gotta at least hit a
stretch your lungs.
And that's where I know me and my ancestors were different.
It's like, okay, so it's like you know, when you lift, I don't know if you lift or not, but it's like when motherfuckers say, when you know you on that final push and you can't really lift it, but you got to anyway.
I push to failure.
That's the same.
I don't feel the same about running, because when I be pushing, I be like, my legs about to give out, but I be running my heart, my chest.
Yes, I don't like how that feels. You gotta keep going though, because that's how you get better for the
Terrell,
next
it's
time.
giving heart attack. So when I drop game, I'm on you.
Okay.
I'm on you. Coming back to find your ass. I'm like, yeah, nigga, what you say about keep running?
You gotta keep running though, man.
Fuck a breath.
It sucks. I ain't gonna say I like running, but it sucks to do it. But once you do it, you feel good. And then on top of that, you after that you can work out for like hella hours.
I believe that.
Your lungs expanded. Your organs.
I hate the thing is after running for a long ass time. This is my one thing I do hate about after running for a long ass time, bro. It fuck up the rest of your day. You can't eat right. Your chest be like everything. You over breathing.
That sound like asthma, nigga.
I got asthma.
You got asthma too.
This thing, I do have asthma.
Me too.
Yeah,
Me too, nigga. That's my me too.
You got a lack of running, nigga. Talking about some fucking asthma.
Well, no, we got asthma. You don't know.
I'm fucking weak, man.
You know they say most black people got.
I know.
That's crazy.
Our bones.
Have you ever met a white person with asthma?
Them niggas ain't got asthma.
Nah, nigga, we got it.
Hell no. Nah, I just brought a white person inhaler to work the other day. She got asthma for sure. Can't breathe.
White people got asthma.
I know some people who have asthma so bad they have to
I was trying to label that a conspiracy for.
White people only got asthma when they got to work though. Like you only can't breathe.
No, y'all know some shit.
Hell nah.
That's funny as fuck. That's funny as fuck.
Like, you was breathing just fine. That's why I got you to do something.
Have y'all ever heard of this shit called POTS?
Yes.
What?
Bro, that's the weakest fucking thing ever. It's the disease that makes motherfuckers where they're. It's a syndrome where motherfuckers get lightheaded easily.
Yes. I think I got it. I don't think I'm a hypochondriac for sure. If you say some shit, I'd be like, I got that.
You say 3 symptoms. You know what I have to
WebMD, man.
You talk about lightheadedness, you could be doing anything.
No, they're like, okay, if they're outside in the sun, they just get faint quicker. I said, that just sounds like you a bitch.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's something wrong. I don't know. I think it's an answer to everything.
No, she's like, I get winded quickly. Like the girl was talking about, she was like, I just have to sit down from time to time.
I really be having to do that too, man.
So winded. I was like,
you see what I think about certain situations when they say you have asthma or anything else. I think it's always a cure to it. You just have to find a reason you have what's wrong with you. Yeah. I don't think anything in the body is permanent. I think you just have to work at a certain thing to get rid of it.
All right, Dr. Sebi.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Oh, folks.
There really is we create disease, especially in America.
Oh, 100%.
Working in healthcare, you know that. Like the food they serve, I was just looking at that. Everything in the hospital is sugar-free. The main ingredient used in those things is known to cause cancer.
Let's not go down this spiral hole because y'all gonna make me start pre.
Okay, don't get me started. Sorry.
Oh no, y'all gonna say y'all about to. I'm
just saying, when you work in healthcare,
as I drink alcohol.
No, they both y'all both was gonna go on the same path together. Y'all was gonna drive. There's gonna
hair was gonna connect like Avatar. You know what?
He was about to preach on.
Man, you gonna say that for another episode? Not on 100. We're not on 100.
Real quick. Hey, that type of shit is knowledge that people do gotta have. You feel me? Like that type of stuff is shit people should point to.
Okay, I was just gonna say I just think it's common sense. Like anything is not permanent, but we ain't gonna go down that rabbit hole.
Yeah, 100%. But let's talk about. Okay, first off, I actually wanted to say this: the BBL basketball game was first off bussy. I ain't seen that many people at a basketball game in a long time.
It's a BBL basketball game.
All the niggas. Imagine telling your girl, "Hey, I'm about to go see the BBL basketball game."
You ain't telling your girl
you ain't telling your girl.
You just there, and if she see you on camera, you're fucked.
I'm just going to the basketball game.
Oh, my mama, I'm going to see the Timberwolves. She'll be like, the Timberwolves don't play tonight. Relax.
So fast.
I bought her, they practice,
Instant ick. My man going to the game without me.
That's crazy. Yeah, I feel it.
I feel it. That's some shit you should.
Nigga gotta be cheating. What you doing there?
What you at the basketball game for?
Wouldn't it be weird if I went to the game without my nigga? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm going to fuck.
What if he with the guys?
Just so you know,
he was like,
I ain't gonna watch nothing.
Damn, so all your niggas got off today? All y'all niggas got off today?
It is what it is, fam.
It is what it is.
You gotta catch them niggas on TV.
Niggas at the game.
See you at the Jumbotron.
See you on the Jumbotron.
Rock your ass when you get home. What are you doing there?
Niggas on the camera and the TV like.
Scared as hell.
That's crazy. See that nigga on YouTube. That should be crazy.
Bro, you see that nigga on the clip. On the clip, he in the background like,
motherfucker, like a year later, like, I seen you at that game. What you mean, what game? And that motherfucker punch you out with a girl broke his leg. You right there, like,
Zooms in.
yeah. Like, you got the shock face because she broke her leg. That's crazy.
Like, I can't.
they done
A whole year later, you got caught and shit.
Niggas was not looking at that. They was still looking at all the other asses on the court.
Oh, my mama.
Oh, mama.
Bitch broke her leg.
Bro,
Still
you
looking
notice
at
half the game,
Look at Shorty bent over. Like, bruh.
Half the stadium didn't even notice the girl broke her leg.
Nobody cared.
The game kept going.
Nobody cared.
This is a gruesome injury. This is Paul George level. Stop everything. The game's over.
Paul George level.
I wonder if you could hear it. Because you know, like, when you think and you jump up and not even the leg breaking, but, like, just the game, them running. Because when you jump up and down, you got to ask. It slapped the back of your leg. So, like, when they were running, was it just clapping constantly everywhere they were going? So, like, they pitter-pattering around the,
What was this at, by the way?
Atlanta? Of course it was fucking Atlanta.
Of course.
Embarrassing.
Okay, so I want to talk about another girl who had a BBL, but it just didn't go well as well. So this new show, it's kind of like Zeus TV. Don't know the network. It's called.
Is it Now TV?
Yeah, it's called that.
That
And it's
other
called.
ghetto
The show,
network?
I know the show's called The Mint.
Don't
Shorty
watch
on the show gets into a fight, and during the fight, shits on herself, and then
I seen that.
acknowledges the fact that she shitted on herself. She said, "Bitch, look what you made me do. Shit on myself."
Why she had the mask on?
So her excuse, if for the follow-up part, because the girls is all had to address it. Hey, bitch, you just shit it. What the fuck was that?
They literally like, get the fuck out, stanky ass.
What's wrong with your butthole? And she like, well, bitch, you know, the bathroom ain't been open, and I had to shit the whole day. Because I guess the bathroom of the house, the water was off for the first part of the day.
They be in the most ghetto situations on them shows.
So I guess they couldn't use the bathroom while they was there at the time they had been at the house. And she was like, you know, I thought I was gonna be gone for a while. So I look, my nigga, we did some crazy ass shit. Fuck it. Niggas went to fucking the booty hole.
You do gotta be careful with that shit.
Niggas went to fucking the booty hole.
There's rules.
And you know what I mean? And she had no bathroom all day. So when she got to the fight,
her shit loose.
the hole was already loose. So it just slid out.
Why would you fight when you just fucked an ass?
So she shit on herself.
That's crazy. Like, those things don't mix.
Not at all.
That's also like, is that social death? Like, can you go back? Why would you do that?
Why would you just
That's
fight?
a
Why would
crazy
you fight
day.
after you got fucked in the Buddha?
How the fuck you fix with no
that
ass?
whole little thing was funny because I thought about it like,
Hey, you was having a good day. And then you decided to go fight? Like, what was even...
If you knew you had that shit, I would do everything not to fight you.
I'm not moving. I'm not walking over there if I gotta take a shit, man. You about to swing? What
you know
what's
what's funny about this topic, right? I kept, like me, I'm a person, I scroll social media for like a little bit, then I get off. But I seen the video, but I never knew what the streak was on the floor. I just kept seeing it, and I was
she
like,
boo-booed.
and I would see it, and I would scroll past it like, oh, okay.
I'm sure she has some. That's because bitches don't be having no panties on either. But like, also, what kind of shit you gotta have that it just got on the floor instantly?
Yeah,
like,
loose booty shit.
Yeah, shit was not.
Bro,
she needs some fiber, sis.
It was loose.
Get some fiber. You got a loose stool.
She eat a little bread or something.
You need to eat an apple or something, man. You need to bind. You need a binder.
Eat the bread, the chunk. Okay, that's nasty.
Yeah, that's fucked up. But if you haven't seen the video, go watch the fight because it's wild. Shorty came in with like a kangaroo and still got beat up.
She got kicked in this.
She had the Pooch Ice Tea mask on and got whooped. Like, why would you go fight in a ski mask? You're not robbing anybody. We know exactly who the fuck you are. You might as well just show the fuck. But now that she shit on herself, I'm not mad that Shorty got the mask on. Mask up. She must have knew that I might shit.
No,
if this bitch beat my ass. She had to know.
Oh, that is crazy.
The funny part is when she
we
comes.
still know that, though.
Like, there's no other reason. She did not come in giving murderer at all with the mask on. I was like, everybody's like, what the fuck are you doing?
When she took the mask off and they addressed her, she like,
why would you do that?
they literally are like, bitch, you shit it on the ground. What is wrong with you?
Put the mask back on.
Some people feel safe behind masks, and she felt like she was like a superhero, possibly, or like
Facts.
it made her stronger. Some people feel stronger with like gloves. You know, when you put gloves on as a kid, you be like, yeah.
That's what Hennessy do to people.
Yeah.
I'm like, you can't fight. That Henny got you thinking you can.
It was her comfort. The mask was her like, I can beat anybody ass with this bitch.
No, I think she knew she had the shit.
She shitted on herself, unfortunately, but the mask made her feel strong.
She the first one to address it though. Like she was like, they made me.
She knew they was about to smell that shit.
Oh my God.
It's like when you, like if you fart and it's loud, like you might as well just say you farted, bro. somebody else about to just say something. Like, bro, did you just fart? You better. I would rather you just be like, I just farted. Like, thank you for announcing it, bitch. You rude as fuck. You might as well say you took a shit on the floor.
Real shit. I got two things. Funniest thing about the fart thing is at school, I woke up one time and woke up out of a fart, right? I farted and they woke me up. So I know if I heard it, I woke up and it just didn't acknowledge it. I just said,
no way. And everybody was like, this nigga just farted. He ain't gonna say nothing.
You know, I was the type of nigga where you had enough influence where nobody said anything.
No, I would say something. I'd be like, why you not gonna say nothing?
No, I just sat back. You gotta slide down the little desk.
You gotta make a noise. You gotta like make a noise over
like
it.
Peter
like,
when
what?
he fart. That shit had me crying when I see that nigga do that shit.
And the second thing, the shiesties. So I go see this apartment this weekend, right? And across the street, at like a kitty corner, it's like a nigga standing on the corner with like a shiesty on, old head. You can tell it's an old head. Got a shiesty on, right? And the other nigga walking down the block got a shiesty on.
Not renting
They both, this is the thing, they both stop. Nigga yell across the street. The one nigga who walk up with the shiesty, he go, hey, you need some loud? He yell across the street to me. Nah, I'm good. He's like, I'm good, bro. And I go to walk into the apartment complex. And as I walk into the apartment complex, an Uber pulls up, right? And the Uber pulls up to the corner where they at and was like, hey, I got an Uber for like a John. And these niggas are all standing with a shiesty. First off, if you think John is one of them niggas, why did you stop?
Them niggas do be named John.
Yeah.
And Elijah.
First off, let me tell you something.
What a shiesty mask on.
If I'm supposed to be pulling up to the corner and I see my map tells me the three niggas with the shiesties on at the corner is the one of the niggas.
Canceling this Uber ride.
Let me tell you something. I'll keep it straight.
That nigga wasn't scared. He wasn't scared of shit.
He said, y'all, one of you niggas John? He was like, pretty much. They all like, nigga walk up to the thing, lift his shiesty up like, nah, we ain't John.
See, they be well-rounded young men sometimes. They just got a shiesty mask on.
You know what? When people have names like Elijah and John, I feel like the parents intended for them to be good, but it just didn't turn out.
Yeah.
No, they're always the demon kids.
Yeah.
I don't know a good Elijah.
There's not a good Elijah.
I know a good Elijah.
I don't know no Elijah. If you Elijah watching this right now, I know you do crime.
Elijah. If you see this, shout out to Elijah.
Who?
You know, there's a guy on my team named Elijah.
Yeah,
I'm saying, I know a few Elijahs, bro. Like,
well, I don't know this person.
Yeah,
But
you
shout
don't know.
Was it a demon at one
Shout out
time?
my brother's homeboy, Lil Elijah,
It was
bro.
all demons at one
My
time.
bad, bro. Elijah, bro. Like, my guy, bro.
With the serious
No
face.
disrespect.
I don't know.
Please.
fam,
Valid point.
you know.
Valid point. What you say, Smoot? You was
No,
over there
his
shouting niggas out. Smoot had a whole list of shout out niggas.
My man Elijah, Zachariah.
Zachariah.
Zachariah. I don't know Zachariah.
That's
I met a Michael Josiah one time.
Josiah is always
Michael
bad
Josiah?
too.
Yeah, Michael Josiah. I was like, nigga, your name is Michael Josiah?
You got two names.
I kind of like that.
Like, I feel like it's just too much.
Micah Josiah?
No, like Michael Josiah.
Oh, I don't like the name Michael.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I always thought if I have a kid, I want to name my kid Israel.
Israel.
That nigga gonna do the most crimes. I know a nigga named Israel. He light skin with a face tattoo. Nigga definitely do crime for
Are
you.
from Israel, fam?
No, bro, but that's the Holy
Why the
Land.
fuck you gonna name your kid Israel?
It's the Holy Land.
All right.
Might as well name
That's
it
some
Atlanta.
Christian shit? Okay.
Black Mecca. If we name it,
I'll give
people
you
after
that.
shit.
I'll give you
Valid. Or I want to do the second kid. If I have a second kid, I want to name him Denim.
Denim. Black people be. I feel like
After some G.
you should be able to get in trouble if your kid grow up and they don't like their name.
Hey.
Be like, you was being ghetto.
I don't like my name.
You gotta be in trouble. I don't like my name either.
This girl said when we get old,
My name
Smoot, you
decent.
seen the video?
I ain't tripping.
The girl said when we get old, we gotta choose old people names.
You don't.
You said
You
what?
don't know?
You gotta choose old people names. You remember the video I showed you? And the girl was like, we all getting older. They was like, our name's too young. We gotta get them old names. She was like, for me, I'm choosing Earlene.
I love Earlene.
She was like, I'm Earlene. And I feel like my name Andrews.
That ain't no, that's a slave name. That ain't no old name. That's slave.
That's old, nigga.
Earlene. That's slave, nigga.
Everybody old. Came from slavery. We came from
Earlene
that.
came from slavery.
Yeah, it's like Emma, Earl, Earlene. All
Emma
types of
Joe.
like that. Emma Joe.
Emma Joe.
Them slave
Emma Joe
names,
gives me back.
man.
You sound like you got back problems.
I'm not mad at Emma Joe. That's kind of cute.
But damn, I know Emma Joe.
Emma Joe's not bad.
You
Yeah.
don't think so?
No.
Emma Joe not
It's a
bad.
slave name.
I actually know a girl named Emma Joe, so I shouldn't say that.
How
Well,
do
all
you know
Europeans'
that somebody
names
with
are
that name?
slave
How?
names, so let me not start there.
Terrell
but-
actually knows. She worked there. She worked with us.
Yeah,
They grew up in the church?
No. She worked with us. That's actually funny.
I'm going to legally change my name one day.
I thought about that, but then
Terrell, you want your kid to be named like Liberian, right?
No, I want it to be named something that actually has a phrase, but I want it to be different for personal reasons.
Like Apollo? Like,
No.
hey, y'all watching The Changeling?
Apollo is a European name, I believe.
You said what?
Y'all watching The Changeling?
Nah, with
Y'all don't fuck with
Lakeith Stanfield?
Yes.
I haven't watched these yet.
Start watching. It's good. If you liked Lovecraft Country, I won't say that it's the same thing, but it's giving that vibe. The Changeling.
It's on
Apple TV.
Apple TV.
The Changeling.
Yep. It's not
They
all black, but it's
canceled
mixed.
Lovecraft out of nowhere. I was like,
Knew they were gonna do that.
I was so pissed.
They would never let us
I didn't
win
agree
like
with
that.
certain parts in the show, but the show was overall good. And I was like, and when they started to fight monsters, because that's my shit.
That's
I
my
was
Bro,
like,
shit.
did y'all see that damn?
I was like, okay, did some shit.
They ate that up.
Some shit,
That
like,
was unlike anything I've ever watched.
Like the show was like super. It went from like dealing with like that mentality back to the civil rights days to like jump into like some like cult shit to then jump into some like mythical shit. I'm
a horror fan, and that's not like categorized as horror. That was one of the scariest things I've watched in a very long time.
It was definitely had some shocking moments. Like
it was creative in how
like
they delivered
like
it.
some Get Out type shit sometimes, and then it jumped from like mythical.
Black
like,
scary is different scary though. So when I be telling like white people that shit was scary, they be like, I don't get it. I'll be like, I bet you don't, nigga. You lucky you don't get it.
Like
every day I be waking up scared.
That was like I was.
Bruh, the Sundown Town, and we really got those. Every part of that show, it just like it hit on everything I've ever rabbit holed on. Like if you have a conspiracy theory, it's going to touch on one of those things.
If you rabbit hole, you understand that everything has a little bit of truth to it, and it's just like, okay.
Would y'all take the potion though? Would y'all be white for a day? Would y'all be white to benefit yourselves?
I would never be white for a day.
I enjoy
no shade to white people.
No shade at all. Like that's the thing. I agree, but I think for me, it's the thing where it's like it's a different type of substance when you black.
Mm-hmm.
Like
it's lit. It's dangerous. It's lit.
It hit different. Like the aspects of like who we are as people is so diverse and like
feel like they mean more.
We're connected differently. Even white people say that. Like my boss says it all the time at work. Like I walk through the hallway. Black people, everybody black, we speak to each other. Whether it's a look, it's like telepathic.
Black people
and he says it all the time. He's like, I love that about y'all.
Up, bro?
And I'm like, he's like, we don't have that. We just don't have that. I was like, y'all got everything else, nigga. Can we have that? Eye contact.
I ain't gonna lie. Black people literally lock eyes every time you're in a facility when it's majority white.
I'm like, if you don't lock eyes with me, it's giving coon.
It's giving coon. That's funny.
As a young girl, did you look up at an older grown man and was like, oh, he fine?
Oh my God,
I'll say that, right? Because my mom had a friend named Simone. I was like probably like fucking 9. She was fire, and I knew at that age like that.
Alicia Keys was that. As a little boy, Alicia Keys was that motherfucker.
It's weird though, but somebody you actually knew though, like people you knew. Yes, I definitely had grown men who are, and you know what? When I look back on it, I'm like, y'all a little sketchy because y'all would have maybe took it there if you would have took that initiative. Or I like grown, like I was just at Open Streets. My auntie is one of the directors at the park over here. And we ain't been together in a while, but I'm 30 now, walking down the street with my mom and my auntie. They're like, oh, do you remember so-and-so? So-and-so want to talk to you. Grown man, I could just see looking at me a certain way. My mom was even like, ugh. She's like, some part of me hates that you're grown now because I can see men lusting in gross ways. Like niggas that watched me grow up. Niggas that watched me be a kid. Before I had this ass. And now here you is in my face right now. Weird as fuck, boy.
You know what's actually crazy? Having a personal experience like where a girl told me where like in high school.
Recording?
Yeah.
I never did the claps.
Oh shit! I do want to just say this part real quick before we start in clap. Is this girl in high school, like this girl I slept with when I was, I was like 20, and she was like 28, 29.
Nigga, you like 21 now.
Go with it.
All right, we'll
go with it. But no, I was gonna say, shorty ass told me when I like got older and I seen her at the club. She was like, damn, I always like thought you was cute as hell. And that's the thing is I met her when I was in high school and she was already married to a nigga. And it was like...
I hate that bitches be letting that fantasy play out for people.
Hey.
Because I worked with young boys and I be seeing them see me, they be like, I'm grown now. I'm like, boy, you could literally never be grown enough for me.
Hey, for a girl, it probably be an ick, but for a nigga, he be like, what you trying to do?
What you trying to do?
Niggas, like, when you reach, like, when your shit, you get to comment all that shit, when your balls finally dry, you like, I don't give a fuck. I'm fucking whatever. But I understand for a few, it's a way different perspective.
It's a whole different.
I'm not. If I had a daughter, I'm never letting a nigga like, yo,
But that's so crazy. If it's somebody I knew, it's weird. But I do typically date older. Like, that's not weird to me. The older part isn't weird to me. It'd be the part where it'd be like, you literally... Okay, I'm not... Sometimes older do be weird. I was like, the last nigga I was dealing with was a lot older. And I remember when I really started thinking about it, I'm like, I came right out the coochie and you was like 24.
Let me ask you a question. Why do y'all do that? I'd kill my daughter. She dated an older nigga. Like, niggas that be like 40 and date 20-year-olds, I'd kill you, bro. I literally like beat your ass. I'm never.
Why are you so upset about this?
Because I hate when older niggas do this. And
why?
I don't know. It's just like, you can't get a motherfucker your age, bro. Like, why you gotta? And I get it because niggas want the younger coochie. It's the more finer, she in her youth, all that type of shit. But for me personally, I just cannot stand because I think about it. If I had a daughter that age,
look, I gotta pee, and you haven't even clapped yet.
All right, so let's talk about these Mexican aliens while we're on this Lovecraft country transition into the Mexico aliens.
I just wanted to say, is it actually a cake though? Because but I don't think it's a cake. I think that's just like an excuse to be like, it's not real. But then I could.
This is the thing. The world we live in, everything is a joke. Everything, no matter how serious it is.
You know what?
So I do think somebody could
only the serious shit is jokes.
You know what? I don't like. I don't like that. I don't like settling things that's not a fact. I'm a very fact-based person. Like, I know that's a fact. I know this existed. I know. So the fact that we don't know if it's a cake or if it's an actual thing, like Mexico was being for real, it bothers me. But so then I got a deep dive. Like, okay,
I think the fact that because NASA addressed it, it makes it a real thing. Because if it was just a cake, it would have been a joke. They would have been sourced it out. They would have been knew that it was just a fucking joke. They would have never addressed it to the public.
We also don't know the relationship between the U.S. and Mexico. I mean, of course, we got a mutual, the border thing and all of this extra type of shit. Whether we fly there, they fly here, shit like that. But who knows,
Yeah,
I think that when it comes to aliens, regardless of like what countries we do or do not agree with, I think that they are all like united in their understanding of what's going on with aliens. There's no way that something that big is like, we're still like, fuck Russia. Like, bitch, the fuck we gonna die? What are you doing?
Y'all got real aliens,
y'all better gang up in this bitch. Like, aliens is like
part of that makes
racism.
Me think, like, is this a distraction? Is this like something y'all want us to believe and then not believe? Like, what is it? Just like the point of circulation around this? So I don't know. But also, like, the U.S. could be like, shit, they like our little brother, in a sense. It's like, shit, just
let us know.
I don't know why I'm leaving. It's just, that's why I say I don't like shit that's not fact-based, because then I get to overthinking it, and then I got to deep dive and all type of shit, and I'd be like, I don't know if this is real or not.
I mean, you'll always feel like that. I feel like things like that, I don't know. Like, we ain't even about to deep dive into that whole conspiracy, but I'm like one of those people where I'm like, yes, aliens do exist. There's absolutely no way. Like, when we look back at shit like the pyramids, I will die on the hill of the pyramids not talking to y'all about this.
Oh, you're about to get down.
AJ looked at me like he knows everything. The pyramids.
That's the trigger word.
The pyramids. They were definitely helping.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
That they do. Okay, I can agree with you to a certain extent, right? But probably like it was definitely built by black men, and they have the names Khufu, Khafra, and Menkaure built the pyramids. I know this for a fact. Like they wrote their name on the shit. Like they didn't just like it was.
Like I said,
now we could dabble into like the fact that they probably were helped and all of that type of shit. But it's a fact that the motherfuckers back then were smart enough to understand that a pyramid is built this way.
I don't think it lacks I don't think it lacks that. I think that back in the day, without all of the things that we have going on, all the distractions, we were a lot more connected to the earth and the universe. And so that knowledge of knowing there was a different being wasn't as scary to us. And we collaborated with them and were able to do things that to this day we can't do now.
No, for sure. And I can agree with you to a certain extent, but I think that goes beyond thousands before that actually happened. Like that's like a subject where you can go like, okay, Khufu, Khafra, and Menkaure, whatever, they probably got the knowledge passed down, but it was involved no aliens at the time.
Okay, like, they're getting mad at us right now. We nerding out. Smoothie is over there. Like, what's happening?
Because we're on the topic of aliens. So I'm like,
it's a good topic. It's a good conversation.
I think that is a possibility, but I know for a fact that it probably wasn't aliens around during the time that they built it. It was just passed down knowledge, possibly by aliens, but black men definitely built that shit just off the basis of them knowing what to do on how to build a pyramid.
No,
It was
100%.
just they were smart. You can look up.
It's one of the most interesting things and topics of the world, like because the pyramids is something that's just it's so obscure that it's interesting. It's so intriguing, and it's so before our times of today's world.
If people don't know, the pyramid is a diamond. It's just not a shape up top. It's actually a shape underneath as well. So it's a lot of shit that go into it, but it's an actual diamond that sits within the earth to get Okay, I'm not.
It's super intricate. If you want to know more about it, go do your own research or watch Ancient Aliens if you want the quick.
No, don't watch
the quick version of what.
I'm
what
sorry, don't watch Ancient Aliens. They will send you to the fucking moon. Them white European motherfuckers is going to give their perspective of what they
do your research. Watch it.
Do your research based upon Black history. That's what I'm gonna tell you because it was motherfuckers that was black that did it. So do your history with that.
Okay, wait.
Don't listen to
Can I ask you a question, Terrell?
Yeah.
When you locked your hair, did you feel blacker than everybody else?
No, I locked my hair because it was the cool thing to do at the time, and I.
So you don't feel blacker than everybody else right now?
No, I don't think if you're not a spiritually connected person like the niggas running around Chicago just killing motherfuckers all day and not doing shit with their life, they're not spiritually connected to shit. They just have dreads. I didn't do it because I wanted to be spiritually connected. I did it because I was getting tired of cutting my hair and I just wanted fucking dreads.
Is that where the Rastafarian like kind of lifestyle comes from? Like being like kind of spiritually connected.
Spiritually connected is your hair is ether. It's not okay. I'm not gonna date. I'm so sorry. I'm not gonna dabble into it because y'all know off camera when I do this type of shit, I can't stop talking. Sorry,
I was zoned out. Nigga.
But
I was in class again.
But it's a spiritual thing.
No, I feel it. Because people say hair is like an extension of you. So when the energy you give off can give off towards your hair.
I locked my hair for one because maintenance. I was tired of having to do it, but I also locked it because I didn't want to assimilate to white society's like aesthetic. I want to look the furthest from what white is.
I just want to dress.
I'm very unruly. Yeah, like lean into my blackness, man.
I just want to dress just to shake them.
Shake them shits, man.
There you go. Yeah, that's a part of the reason.
Shit.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Niggas be looking like them little jiggly balls, right? With the little starter locks.
Growing, oh, mom, that's a part of the reason why I grew my dreads too, because of like the whole culture around it. I didn't do it for spiritual reasons. I did it.
So funny, I don't think I've ever seen you shake your dreads. Like,
nah, I've never shaken. It's corny as fuck.
That's not a thing.
It's not a nigga who take their hat off and shake their dreads again.
Terrell probably shook his dreads.
Niggas mad as fuck. Shaking dandruff and
I know. Like, you probably shake your dreads while you listen to
No. I don't shake my dreads. You get lightheaded from throwing your head around.
That is true.
It's not a fun experience. It's like getting smacked with a bunch of pillows too quick, and it's like, okay. It just makes
after a while, you have to stop, bro.
Yeah,
you gotta be
nigga, you just shouldn't be shaking your head up anyways. Your brain in that bitch.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the fuck? That's why niggas is slow now.
Hell nah.
Y'all been throwing that bitch around in there, giving Antonio Brown. Stop.
Antonio Brown getting CTE.
Man.
But back on the topic about the alien situation. If it is involved the alien, about time they told the motherfucker. That's just what that is.
Step one.
Okay, I'm gonna ask y'all this question: if aliens are real, would that change your perspective of life?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Even if we were able to prove aliens were real, there is a huge population of people who would never believe it. Because the fear that has people in a chokehold will not allow
we would need some Avengers level shit for the whole world to be
think if aliens are real and we haven't been able to like go where they come from, like study them how we're fucked. There's nothing we could do.
I fucked my homeboy head up yesterday with a whole alien type of thing. I could probably tell y'all after the show. Y'all heard me talk about
feel that if this whole thing is real, it would like I say, shit, I'm high.
It would trajectory the world.
Not just float it right away.
It would change the trajectory of the world where like I think the focus of like primary media would shift from inner country to like more galactical. Like you get what I mean? Like
there's already a space force.
Yeah, there's already space force. So I feel like the idea would shift from us being like, oh, fuck Russia. It would still be fuck Russia, but it'd be like Russia won.
Put your goddamn finger down. You keep going at me with this shit. Like,
I was doing it to Snoop Dogg actually.
What's Snoop Dogg to you?
Right. I see his face. He was the easiest fuck you heard say. I don't know.
You ain't getting a death row chain now. Like, fuck.
Yeah, definitely fuck that nigga sugar.
No, it definitely, the whole alien thing would definitely fuck a lot of people's heads up. It questions a lot of shit in life. But like she said, I don't think it'll, like, motherfuckers got bills, bro.
Niggas ain't caring.
And that's what I've been seeing on social media. Motherfuckers like, okay, whoop the aliens are real. Who gonna pay my fucking rent? You know, like
I don't give a fuck about an alien.
But now, like, what I wanted to say was, it would explain a lot if aliens were real. But then again, we still don't know what the fuck is out there, bro. Like, we don't know. Shit, we still don't know what the fuck is going on with the ocean.
Yep.
Like,
that's because the aliens in that bitch too. That's all I'm saying. If they anywhere into the fucking space that we haven't explored 80% of.
Literally.
The water's scary. Don't even get me
started. I'm afraid of the ocean.
Water's scary.
We ain't even about to get into the ocean. They already know my
AJ don't like oceans just because of whales.
Just because of whales.
This nigga can't get past whales. Let alone anything else.
I'm gonna be real,
start with whales.
I'm gonna be
like
real,
a killer whale or just any whale?
Or just whales in general.
Whales.
Them motherfuckers big as hell.
Do you not understand that the size of a whale is like the size of like a city block?
I ain't gonna lie.
Y'all getting that though? Like, imagine there's 17 houses on this block.
He said too big. It's too big. The size of that. I just don't like it. It's too big.
Damn.
Yo, like,
really think about that. Like, y'all not undergrad, nigga. That's like 8 school buses. Think about that, brother. And we are sitting in this house. That motherfucker will swallow all of us and not even blink an eye.
But he's not gonna swallow us. They be having tiny, tiny throat holes that don't fit people.
They said
they only fit like krill or something.
But the fact that you get swallowed by a whale, I'll be traumatized for fucking
If it's not like, honestly, you straight on whales. As long as it's not like a killer whale, they're fucking crazy. And they've never done anything in the wild to anybody.
Let's get to killer whales. Them smart motherfuckers.
If you're an animal, you're fucked. They're like the serial killers of the sea. They're like Jeffrey Dahmer for sure. Crazy
Definitely
as fuck.
serial killers.
But like other things see them and just turn up right away because they're like, you motherfuckers. They're crazy.
Okay,
like the worst thing in the ocean.
Whale. This is the thing.
Black Air Forces of the ocean.
Literally. Let me tell you.
For sure.
So they go and kill a seal. These three killer whales kill a seal. You know, they do their little tactics where they create the wave.
They're
where
crazy.
They create the wave, flick them up, right? Get them off. So then they see other buddy, right? So they start, you know, they do this little tactic, right? If y'all know. They like pop their heads up. They'll just like go down and one will pop their head up. So they'll locate where you are, like geographically, right? So then they realized that the seal, it was on a big ass patch of ice. So they realized, like, damn, we can't get to Buddy though, but we can see where he's at. So they went and created a wave so big that it broke the ice patterns up, right? So then it started to separate all the ice. So then they found Buddy and they was like, oh, you in here in the middle. We can't create a wave because you're in the middle still. So then they literally pushed his ice cube out the ice. It's clustered. Bro, seeing the camera shoot to the seal's face and it's on it like.
If you ever want a rabbit hole on, just knowing he's fucked. If you ever want a rabbit hole on anything that lives in the ocean, rabbit hole on orcas because they are so like terrifyingly intellectual.
Bro, so terrifying.
They are so
them and dolphins, but the thing is, it's like they're like human like intellect, it's
crazy.
Yeah, them knocking all the boats over and shit right now. That shit is not a coincidence. Anybody who's like done studies on orcas know that they're fucking spiteful. They're spiteful, and we have done terrible fucking things.
They get depressed,
and we're taking all the fish. We're fucking pulling like oil. We're fucking up the habitat. You don't think that the animals like nature's going to fight back at some point? Don't get me started.
Man, I see the motherfucker
pop out the water on
I see the motherfucker go on Google Maps and pinpoint the middle of the ocean. Nigga, you can't see the states like the continents anymore. Like the ocean's that big. If you pinpoint in the middle of it, the Earth, the U.S. and everything else will be on the other side of the, which
80%.
Yeah, we
going back.
We're going into a rabbit hole.
Just saying, going back to that Aquaman shit. I just want to say,
he came back.
I would never, like, if I was a villain, I would never fuck with that nigga, bro. I just want to say,
he got 80% of the world.
Like, nigga, he got the ocean, nigga. I'm not fucking with that nigga, bro.
Nothing in the water. It's unfuckable.
Everybody did. Tsunami.
I'm taking.
Tsunami.
Like, nigga, I'm doing all my crimes in the middle of the fucking country, nigga.
In water, it can take you 6 minutes to drown.
Hurricanes,
that's
tsunamis are the most scariest thing.
Yeah.
Let me not even get started why I don't live in Florida. Like, hey, never.
I'm Central America for a reason.
We talking about the ocean, and let's talk about some fishy shit.
Bruh.
If you have not seen this video, you are missing out. And Smoot, can you insert the video for these people? You just need a quick clip. It's gonna run as we go.
Bring Shane back.
Bring fucking Shane back. This man brings out, he's addicted to tuna. So if y'all see the other clips, right? This thing, I watch more than just one clip.
It's really upsetting.
There's a part in the episode where at his house, they set tuna cans open underneath his couch. So the aroma of tuna.
Who's they, nigga?
His mother.
Oh, my nigga, I didn't watch the rest of the episode.
Let me tell you something. they set the shit. They opened the cans to set the aroma of his house to be tuna. So my man's not only walks around with a can of tuna in his pocket ready to go, hot pocket. He has the aroma of tuna in his house. That's like what they do to air freshener. Then the fact to go on an open date, first date, and tell a girl, I got this thing. I haven't dated since I was 15. His mustache gave me enough. It told me enough.
Period. I don't like niggas with that mustache.
His facial hair should tell you already. This man says, I haven't dated since I was 15. The girl like, damn, nigga, 15, crazy ass amount of time. That's crazy.
Because how old is he?
He looked like he's at least 30. At least 30.
Giving
30.
30.
Nigga had great.
34. He's 34.
He's at least 34. Like,
I hate niggas that are 34.
He middle, upper 30.
He's
About
definitely
like 35, 36.
That's all I'm saying.
Buddy ass cracks the can of tuna open and eats. The girl like, don't do it. She said, I know a lot of girls who are into different things. I don't know anybody that would be into this. Like, why do you have a can of tuna in your pocket, bro?
He gonna find his person. Now that shit went like viral, you gonna find your person. That's the one thing about getting on TV to embarrass yourself. Somebody gonna see it. They gonna be like, I like that shit.
Imagine,
I want parts.
I like tuna.
I like tuna too.
Imagine coming to somebody's house and you like, oh.
I like tuna, but I would be like, what the fuck are you doing?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm with you because just the person pulling out the can. Like, why do you have that in your pocket?
Like, hot sauce is semi-acceptable to have in your purse, but I'm still gonna be like, why would you pull that out so everybody can see it?
Room temperature?
And you just, why do you have a
Nigga,
can opener? You have to have a can opener too. He didn't even have an easy open. He twisted that shit. Like, bro, you didn't even get the easy open.
Motherfucker, pocket temperature, nigga.
That's how you know it's really smelly.
Ooh.
No,
Then heat it up.
just the thought of aroma and tuna in his house.
Does he
Imagine
eat it?
coming in here, right? Because he steady on the corner like it's little mothballs and shit. So he sat on the little corner.
What?
The aroma of, just imagine sitting somewhere, right? And you sitting there like,
I would be like, I'd be like, am I smelling?
like,
Do you smell? As a woman, that would create
oh my
the
God.
most immediate fear. The way I would be immediately online
As a
booking
woman,
an
you're sitting
appointment.
there thinking
I'd be like, Planned Parenthood, can you please check?
Fire.
Something is
Bro.
not right.
Because if I go to a girl house, bro, and I'm going to automatically think
It's a
that the
coochie.
coochie is just putrid, bro. It's just nasty.
There's no way I can
Like,
smell it
what the
through the
fuck is
jeans.
going on?
That's wild.
Don't stop. What the fuck?
Like,
That should be
are
like-
you not washing your panties or something, bro? Like, what's,
No, that
like,
would be
why
genuinely
is
like
that
a
smelling
health
that,
issue.
bro?
I feel like your eyes gotta burn a little bit for the tuna smell. You sitting there like, damn.
You would smell yourself.
Like, you walk in, you be like, damn, girl, like, where the crab at? Like,
Hey,
What you just cooked?
you know
She
you
would have
smell.
to tell
You
me
sit
she
there
just
sniffing yourself. You gonna be sitting there. You on the walls real quick like.
No, the way I would immediately, you gotta do a sniff test because there's no way.
This nigga AJ said, speaking of a fishy situation, I never peeped the transition until we started
I did.
talking about it. I was like, that's a cold ass transition.
yo,
Like,
like,
yeah.
could y'all date somebody?
I'm sorry I brought that back up, but I thought about that like, what the fuck?
You a cold ass nigga.
You be thinking of that shit before when you making the
Hell
topic.
no, not even. They come from me
That
in
was
the
a cold
moment.
ass transition.
This
I'm gonna
nigga.
give you that one. That was raw as hell.
But what was I about to say? But could y'all date somebody with a strange addiction like that?
Hell no. Mm-mm.
Like, okay, but like, I can't think of anything in comparison.
One
Tuna
thing,
cans in your pocket is crazy.
one thing I seen that I did not like is a girl was addicted to eating starch.
Yes, I
I
see that
seen
too.
that.
Toilet
That's got
paper
to be the
too.
nastiest
I
Bitches
seen
eat
one.
baby
The
powder.
girl ate ranch on everything.
Nah,
Yeah.
y'all seen the girl who got the ice cream sandwiches? Well, she said,
Was
it's
she big?
No, this thing. She's been crazy big. The thing she said she eat like 27 in a week, like in a day or some shit like that.
She's gonna have stomach issues.
But no,
She
that's the
said
thing.
fucked up.
She said like she likes to feel how it feel in her throat. But people are like,
The
you
fuck?
know, there's like all these things,
Does she
right?
throw it back
There's
up?
some type of sensation that has to come from it. You know what I mean? Like
I know
'cause
the
even with
sensation
Buddy
that
with
she's
the
talking about.
tuna,
Yeah, but that's
like,
still weird.
even with Buddy with the tuna, he has to be some type of like sexually
He was a
influenced
fish in his
by-
past life.
Yeah, like
What?
Talk
imagine
about
somebody was like, "Yeah, choke on this fish, nigga."
That's weird as fuck. Hey, like,
Gross.
not to sound strange. Like, I like to smell the fresh gas at the
Yes.
Yeah, that's
gas
I
station.
don't
Or
know, I think
matches.
that's pretty popular.
Yes.
Yeah,
like
that's-
matches.
Yeah, I like to smell something like a little burnt. Like
Right.
a little burnt.
Yeah. Every
That's
time I
if you
smell burnt
smoke
toast, I'd be like, "Is
hella
my a
blunts,
stroke?
nigga.
Is one side of my face melting right now?" No, burnt toast scares me. I think stroke immediately.
Burnt toast. They don't like the smell of
it's
burnt
one
toast.
of the things that you smell when you having. It's one of the symptoms like that will come from having a stroke.
I don't think
that's when I'd be like, do you smell burnt toast? Because you might be having a stroke if you smell burnt toast and there's not actually burnt toast. Like I used to randomly scream it just to scare people. But, I stopped doing that because I was like, that's not funny. Somebody really gonna
be scared now.
But that's the thing. If you ever smell burnt toast, you can't smell it from anywhere. You better do a stroke test or something.
Oh wow,
it's a little concerning.
That's a fact.
Yes, that's a thing.
Wow.
That's all type of shit.
That's the thing.
That's buried in my conscience now.
Hell yeah, nigga.
I
Never hear
burnt
smell
toast.
burnt
I'm gonna
toast
be
the same.
around that bitch like Mr. Krabs.
Hey man, don't tell Terrell, man. Terrell be over here think he dying, man.
Hey, ignorance is not bliss, man.
I fuck with Terrell.
You should know. My nigga, you can't die if you know how not to die. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, Jim. You gotta quote that. You gotta quote that.
I'm never gonna die. I'm saying, I'm always no.
You funny as hell.
There's always a way to come.
Oh, my mama, I thought this about I can't die.
My be like, close your eyes. No! Keep them open.
Funny as hell.
You gotta see some shit, man.
Hey, I be really be thinking, never mind. That's a dark ass. That was a dark ass path I was going down. Never mind.
Like, what if you dated a nigga, bro? Like,
what?
I'm talking to her. Who you dated?
He was looking at you though, because you've been flicking him off the whole time. He's like, remember you flicking me off? What if you dated a nigga?
What if you date? Let me say, like, what if you dated somebody who everywhere they went, they brought a goddamn 2-gallon jug of milk with them?
Who's dating them?
First off,
no, he's the question is, would you date somebody with a weird kink? So if they kink was they needed to bring,
I'm kink friendly. I'm kink friendly, but not like dumb shit. Like, what kind of kink?
It can't be a day-to-day.
There's certain shit that I'm like, no, what is you doing, weirdo? Like, go to therapy. Go unpack that shit, bro. But like, if you have like, I don't know. If it's like a weird, like a sexual kink, I'll talk about it maybe and be like, maybe. I'll tell you if I'm down for it or not. But like regular life kinks, like how often do you meet people with like weird shit like they carry around a 2-gallon thing of milk or tuna? Like, nigga, what is wrong with you? I would be like, go to therapy. Stop playing with me.
Sexual kink, what if bro tell you like, hey, like before sex, I like to rub Pepto-Bismol all over myself or something?
I would have to get to. I'd be like, okay, well, why? Like, what does it do for you?
You want to know the reason.
I want to know.
My
why.
first question is definitely going to be
That's my problem. I need to know the
I need to know why.
Why?
Answer to that motherfucker. Like,
where's this coming from?
Yeah.
Where is this coming from? Please tell me.
Because maybe if I think you have a rational reason, I'm like, all right, nigga, I think like maybe not every time, but we could do that like once a month or something, bro.
Hell
no. That ain't enough of them.
Once a week.
You talking about once a month? They finna have a heart attack. They like once. Imagine if you told that nigga he can only smell tuna once a month. Whoa. We're going over the line here. Like,
you like
red flags a week.
Crazy.
He said once an hour is outrageous.
No, I think that.
You know what's funny about this video? He was so ready to pull it out. He said when they like by themselves in the little cutscene, he said, yeah, we procrastinated this way too long. I feel like I should just show her what my addiction is and just get it over with. The Bams was so ready to pull out the tuna. She was in the middle of her explaining like, yeah, that's kind of weird. He was like, yeah, that's weird, right? Please don't open that bitch. Like, I don't give a fuck what you talking about. And he was so ready for to get denied. He was like, that's cool.
The video did you have the slurp?
I didn't finish. He didn't drink it. Is he eating it? Is he eating the tuna?
He ate it and then slurped it. And then sniffed
it.
Yeah,
what he say? He like to rub some of it.
Yeah, rub like cologne. That's crazy.
That's the thing. You know, people were vabbing. Like, that was like a trend for like a year ago. I knew that was a thing on social media. I was seeing girls do it. They were literally like talk about pheromones, and they were wipe. Don't be. That's why I be like, get off them girls, man. Don't be on people's necks.
Girls
they was
like
rubbing their coochie. Yeah. And it is like a thing. It's a thing.
It's a witchcraft thing.
Yeah, it is a witchcraft thing.
It is what it is. But the thing is about it, it's
that's how it come from America by doing them pussy.
Yeah, when she saw.
Have y'all smelled them incense? I ain't even gonna hold you. I want to smell them.
I want to smell them.
Badu pussy.
I do want to smell.
I want to smell them.
I do.
Anybody smell them incense? Do they actually smell like coochie, or they just smell like Egyptian musk or something?
That is a good question. Like, leave it down in the comments.
Ain't nobody in our comments.
I know somebody who got the incense. I'm about to ask her.
But yeah, girls used to literally do that shit. And the thing is, you know, I don't have no problem with it. I don't really give a fuck about all that shit. But like, it was just a form of like attraction, because like that scent gives off
pheromones.
Men, yeah, to men.
It's pheromones. It's your body scent. It's like when you have a partner and you're okay with how that partner smells when they sweat. Like, everything about them smells good to you because you're attracted to them. And so like you can attract people with your scent too. I personally don't need no niggas smelling my coochie and being on my body.
Some niggas can smell it without you even wiping that shit on you anyway. So it's really not like that far fetched.
It's one of my favorite compliments though.
Some motherfuckers can smell when you in heat, all type of shit. So it's just like I said in heat. I think that's
the thing. It's when you're ovulating.
Right. Okay.
No, women do be in heat.
Right.
I just posted that meme the other day where it's like, why women act like it's an emergency when they need some dick? Because it is. What are you talking about? Bitch, I'm about to die. Bring that dick here right now. I'm about to call somebody and ruin your life. Like,
it's
stop
so
playing.
crazy hearing women talk from another perspective. It'd be crazy. But it's understandable. Yeah, bro.
I feel like niggas act like they about to die all day. It'd be like a week for us, and they'd be like, look at how they're acting. Like, relax. You do this shit. 365, bitch.
Yeah.
Always ovulating.
Yeah.
Niggas always like, dang, you wake up. Y'all wake up like that.
You want something?
Demons?
Hey, demon time.
Yeah, I hate y'all.
Let me tell you something.
Not y'all, but I hate y'all. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? If you could ask one question to each person you meet, one question only, what would that question be?
What that mouth do?
That's wild.
I really don't know what I would ask people.
I gotta think about that.
I do.
And to myself, we talked about this a little bit the other day, and for me, I don't know. I still really don't know. I thought about it, but
I think I would ask people what the key to happiness was. Like it looks different for everybody. Yeah, like one of my favorite interviews. It's not even like a whole interview; it's a snippet, but it's like Oprah talking about success. And yeah, if you don't like Oprah, I hear it. I don't be watching Oprah shit, but look,
Oprah, she got some gems.
you could listen to rich people, man. But they were talking about how like
bread.
What?
I don't think it's a necessary answer you can give anybody to tell you everything about them. But if I was to ask, I would ask, what do you think the purpose of life is, or what do you believe in? That's my key note, like things to understand people, because I feel like
their beliefs.
Yeah, their beliefs, and like, what do you think the key of
life? Low key, mine would be how you doing.
Because if you tell me,
nigga,
how you doing?
Get the fuck out of here.
Okay, Wendy Williams, go ahead, come back as Wendy Williams in your next life, then.
How you doing?
You know how many times I have to ask that people on the street? They be like, I'm fine, but that nigga terrible inside.
They be lying, man.
Nah, that ain't good enough. That's your answer. I can't say if it's good enough. But, yeah. That's just I don't know.
Imagine that man down shitty, right? That man, he doing shitty down.
Okay, we have to put some limitations to this. Would the people answer your question correctly?
Yes, they're gonna give you a valid answer.
A valid answer.
Every single time you ask this question.
I'll stick with what I said.
I think I would ask people like, along the lines of like, what did you feel like made you genuinely happy? Like, where did you find actual happiness in life? And like, what did you do to find success? Because when I was watching that interview with Oprah, she was talking about successful people, and he was like, a lot of successful people, what do you feel like they all have in common? And she was like, they all knew what they wanted. If you know what you want to do, everything you do is a step in that direction. The only people who are not where they want to be are people who don't know where they want to be.
Yeah, that's facts.
Everybody else, you know what you're trying to do. Everything you're doing right now in this moment is a step in that direction. That's like the hardest part. So like you hear that all the time. Those exercises in school when people are like, what do you want to be when you grow up? Those are genuinely like mental exercises where it's like, you need to think that shit through. Think about what makes you happy. Nobody knows what makes them happy anymore. Nobody knows what they like. We're all like, it's in proximity of other people.
Yeah. Have you ever thought about the other side to that? As far as like, with the people chase what they want, the people who know what they want is going to ultimately, have you ever thought about the other side of that? I guess I got it.
People who don't know what they want are ultimately going to fail?
It's like,
I would say you got to rephrase it.
It's like, okay, so it's like, have you ever thought about people who chase what they want will stop at nothing to get what they want?
Yeah, because you have a vision.
Yeah.
Most people don't have a vision. You're not chasing shit.
Well, okay, so let's all answer like literally your question. What's the moment where you found your most happiness?
Me?
Yeah, all of us. We can all answer.
Oh, okay, y'all could go first.
Yeah, no, you can go first.
Shit. If I've only been nah, I'm not gonna say that. That's wild. Where I found my most happiness. When I could create shit. When I've always been a person who like when as far as a game, like you create your own character, you could create your own style, you can create anything. 2K. Why I play my player so much is because I get to be my own person. I'm not Kevin Garnett. I'm not LeBron James. I get to go create my own superstar and become that. within the game. It's not real, but it's at least I can create something to be like, I became better than that person on this game. So like, I always been a person, my true happiness is when I can like create something out of the situation, whether it be fashion, a character on the game, yada yada yada. Y'all know what I mean.
Yeah, no, that's facts. That's
bro, I'm the same way. Like I find happiness in making shit, bro. Like whether it's films or like anything I'm doing.
Right.
I don't know. I just like to create shit. I've always been that way. So and I would say whenever people show appreciation towards my creations, bro, yeah, that really makes me feel good. When people sit there and even when people like critique it and be like, I don't really fuck with it, shit. I appreciate the fact that, they gave me their honest opinion on it. Like,
but tell me why you don't fuck with it.
Like, right.
Make it constructive.
I think
exactly.
That's the
don't
best.
just say
so
that
I
my
can be
shit
better.
is trash.
If you're just trying to down me, that's
what's crazy about me? I'm sorry to cut y'all off. I don't mind if people just generally don't like it because they don't like it. I feel like that's the best way to like as a person, whether you're working on something that's a craft, to understand how your audience needs to digest it. You get what I mean? Or like it. So I feel like you can like something right personally as a person, but that don't mean you're actually good at it. It's like a rapper everybody knows is trash, but you still do it. For me personally, I like the info of like knowing if I created a terrible piece. I'm like, okay, so now I have
Sexy Red.
I know. I'm like, nigga, Sexy Red. I like Sexy Red because she speaks to my inner hood.
Sexy Red's fire.
She's giving me my cousin's vibes. Like I love like a black aesthetic, but like there's first of all, one of the things you realize when you get older, you do not want everything that like everybody to like everything about you, or like you don't want like quantity.
You don't have
you don't want quantity.
You
don't want things that you do to be for everybody.
Right.
It's not a flex. It's just not a flex. And I use that example, like when I get to talking to people about that, I was just talking to one of my friends the other day and she was asking me about socializing. We were out at the bar and she was like, so many people, we're really similar. She's also very socially anxious and we extrovert differently. And she was just like, how did you get to that point? Like we were somewhere and I was like, we were talking to everybody. But I was like, what do you mean? Like I know all these people. I'm from this city. I know these people from social media. I have conversations when I see people in real life. Like I'm not weird like that. Like I have these conversations. That kind of shit fills my cups. These interactions fill my cup.
Right.
So I speak to people and like, because why people are weird. It does. It brings me enjoyment. But she was like asking like, how? And I'm like,
it's just part of who you are. I feel like it just like I think the idea of socializing, because for myself, right? I was thinking about what brings me happiness, and I was about to say like shit, traveling is honestly when I'm fucking happy. But then I realized experiencing something new and like new things for me is something like it brings me enjoyment. Like trying something new, whether it's food, buying new clothes, like just new shit. I always just enjoy. I enjoy new things, right? But then also from the other side is I like interacting with people. I do it effortlessly. I'm a person where like I can create a conversation with anybody. I can make anybody feel welcome to want to speak to me. You know what I mean? And it's like something that I'm a people person, but now I'm find myself being more of an introvert. Like
you don't want to be a people because everybody likes you. When you are liked by so many people, you know how exhausting it is.
Yeah.
And that's my favorite way to explain that to people. Where I'm like, I told her when she was talking about it, I was like, bruh, I've been at a point where I've been liked by not a lot of people or just didn't know it. And I've been at a point where a lot of fucking people have liked me. It's stressful. You realize like it's so much harder to weed people out. Like you get so many bad people in that mix where I'm like, you better off finding your niche. Like get in your lane and do the fucking dash. And it's okay. Like I know I don't fit typical black girl aesthetic. Like I'm a little weird. I'm a little quirky. I'm probably into different shit. Niggas like I'll go do some hood shit, but I'm really not a hood bitch. And I'll make it very clear. Like you don't do that ghetto shit with me, nigga. I'm going home. Drop me the fuck off. First of all, like I came to do some fun shit, but like we can go, I don't know, do some other shit, some weirdo shit. But like, yeah, you can't be for everybody. And there's certain niggas that people love in the city, they would never give me the time of day because I don't fit their aesthetic. I don't do the type of shit of bitches they like. And there's nothing wrong with me because of that.
No, 100%.
I'm just not that person's cup of tea, and I can't be everybody's cup of tea.
You're not for everybody. Can't be for everybody. And the funny thing is like the topic of just being an introvert is me and Versha had this conversation at the State Fair.
Love Versha.
After I had seen you or whatever, and it's this other like we seen a couple other people, and it was just funny.
Were you there with Versha?
We ended up linking up them with them.
Oh, because I was like, what the fuck, Versha?
So that's the funny part.
Why you come speak to me?
When I was walking away from you, that's who I was like, we gotta go this way to meet with them. That's who we were meeting up with.
Yeah,
it was like a couple minutes.
Yeah, it was like a couple minutes after.
Yeah, because were you there?
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah. When I see you, yeah.
Okay.
So it was just funny because you see so many different people, right? It's people who you want to talk to, it's people you want to interact, and there's people who you have to interact with even though you don't want to, because then it's gonna be
it's weird, it's fake and shit.
Oh, there was some funny shit.
I never want any of y'all to feel like that with me because I love, but I also don't give a fuck. You get grown and you be like, I'll walk right through you, bitch. I don't give a fuck.
That's the thing. I don't have to talk to. I kept this thing where it's like, for me, I'm a person where like I don't necessarily have to talk to everybody. If you want to talk, it's cool. Like we can stop. But I'm not gonna force the conversation.
I chunk the deuces all the time to niggas. Everybody. I think we was one of the few interactions that I actually like had rapped with you. All the other niggas, you ain't gotta worry about me blowing your cover, baby.
Nah, cause literally that's why I'm like I'll walk up to them like, hey, what's up? Like, you know, I talk to you on social media, so it's like, hey, like I see you in person. I'm like, what's up? Like, you know, like and you're a person who I want to interact with, but it's so funny because you see so many other people that you're like, I just know this person because of like X many years I've known you. And it's like, I really don't care to have a conversation. Smoot thought I was an asshole for this post. When I posted like, hey, you see somebody from high school and you're like, what's up, bro? Like, I mean, what's up, bro?
Yeah, if you're not my core group from high school, I'm going to walk
I ain't got
right
too much
through
to
you.
say, you know,
care.
and it's with everybody, and it's like, bro.
Nigga, like the fucking post said some shit like, yeah, man, like I remember you from high school. Like, yeah, bro, just put my fucking fries in the bag, bro.
Yeah. They not wrong though.
Hey, damn.
Not wrong though, like.
You know what I really I'm sorry.
Go.
For our class, everybody is generally doing something in life. And
a lot of people are with motion.
Yeah.
But we're in a generation where, bro, like we were the first introduction. I feel like in our world of generation, or for all of us, is that we were the first ones where it was like being normal and just being average was unacceptable.
Right.
Like our parents accepted like the idea of like you get a job to provide.
Yeah.
Versus now it's like, no, you want to chase your dream. Like you want to have something. Like you want to do what you want to do.
Right.
Versus the idea of like you have to do because of this.
I'm so excited for this next weird ass generation.
Oh, these little motherfuckers now.
They're weird, but I'm very excited to see where it goes.
I do not like them.
I do not like these.
Terrell, if you young niggas are crackheads, Terrell is not gonna save you.
I don't. I work in within the school, and I like a select few of kids that have like not an old spirit, but they're that in between of youthful and understanding what the point of life is. And then as kids, they'd be like, "Bro, you're not gonna say you're not gonna go in," because I was a terrible kid in high school. But it's like, look, as an adult, I look at them now like, you suck. But I was that, so I was a sucky kid in high school. Like motherfuckers,
you understand it because you see it. You were it. So this thing.
Why though?
Huh?
Do you feel like that's what's got to be interesting? Because is that like you have to know the why?
Me being the individual, I want to say enlightened. That's a strong word. Enlightened individual. I understand like there's too much to be like at stake for you to just be dumb.
What's your sign?
Because I think the thing is, it's also the idea that you once were that, so you understand that like what you're doing gets you nowhere.
Gets you nowhere. It gets you nowhere. And it's like, and so
you understand the setback that makes you have to work 10 times harder in the future to get you there. The thing is, honestly, all of us, like everybody says, if you can go back to just start over anywhere, like if you could redo high school, would you redo it? And a lot of people are like, yeah. But the thing is, the idea is it creates who you are. You understand lessons in life. Like everybody's, like I think for me personally, the best like lesson in life is your own self lessons, like the ones that you experience in life. Yeah. When you fuck up, you learn. Like it hits you different. Because somebody can tell you 1,000 times some shit don't work, and then you do some shit and it don't work, and you be like, fuck. Like,
but the thing that also irritates me, right? They have people. I didn't have that as a kid. I didn't have individuals who was like, yeah, this doesn't work, and this, and you know, I can say our deans probably told y'all that. I wasn't close with the deans like that, so I didn't have that relationship with them. But I never had a person in high school. My brothers was running streets. I ran the streets. That's what the fuck we did. We never had individuals to lead us on the right path. So to talk to a kid and be like, bro, I've been through this, and they be like, okay, and they still go do some dumb shit. I get it's their life to live, but it's like none of that grasp with you, nigga.
Because like, they don't think they like. I did not see the older generation. No, I hear the older generation talk about things that they did that I did, and I'd be like, no, the fuck you didn't.
Right.
Like, you was doing way different shit, first of all.
Right.
And, like, I really don't feel like we have anything in common. Now that I'm at a certain age, me and my mom talk, like, we'll talk. First of all, that's my girl. But, like, I'd be like, I get it. Like, she really did live my life, and like, she's not much older than me now.
It's just a different version of it.
You can't hear it. You can't grasp it. And like, we're teaching the wrong things. First of all, you gotta have a good teacher. I will say that I had some solid ass teachers, and like, I'm very logical, so shit has to make sense to me. And like, I remember I hated math because I was like, what the fuck am I going to use this for? And I was screaming about it. And I had a math teacher tell me, she goes, it's to problem solve. I passed my classes with no problems after that. She was like, math is going to teach you how to problem solve.
Yeah.
That's that. That's how it's going to apply to your regular life. It's going to teach you how to solve things.
So this is the thing.
Math is life.
Yes, math is literally life.
Math was always my favorite
about it like that.
And that's what it fucked my head up. It changed everything for me.
Math is in everything.
Hey, you ever notice like when super kids go to Harvard like the 5th grade and shit, they disappear to never be like them niggas is probably somewhere rich as shit or just in a fucking lab somewhere doing actual life shit. But like math is literally life to the point where it's like to create anything you need fucking math.
This is the thing.
To create a building you need math. To like on some deeper, level type shit.
It's honestly something that like for me math always made sense because it was the most straightforward thing. There's no
depending on how you teach it.
So yeah, 100% that. But it was the thing I excelled at because it was like the idea of even now what I do for my job, I just do math all day. But it's the thing is it's like
it's gonna lead you to a correct conclusion that's not gonna be wrong.
It's the thing is that it's the number one thing that's not gonna lie to you. Numbers aren't gonna lie to you.
Right.
They're going to sort themselves out.
Right.
If you know something's wrong, the math will show you.
Right.
It's nothing else to it. First it's like English and other shit, it's like, oh, this makes this does this, or that is that, or science is like hypothesis.
Math doesn't leave any wiggle room.
Theory,
any maybes. It's definite.
1 + 1 = 2. There is no question to that.
No, it don't.
I hate you, Terrell.
No, it don't. 1 + 1 = 3. I'm talking shit. But you know what? You know what fucked my head up? You know what fucked my head up? Somebody was like 1 + 1 = 3 because when you have 2 people, you make a baby.
I hate you.
I was like, hey, no. But Terrence Howard also taught me about the correction of math. I'm like, bro, niggas don't know, and I think I said this before on the podcast. Terrence Howard is a scientist. He is a genius.
So like what I want to tell you right here.
Nobody listens to him because his accent. That's the only reason. He probably is intelligent.
No. I'm telling you, this nigga's an actual genius. Look up Terrence Howard doing math and like on podcasts with people.
That's just
He's
too funny.
figuring out equations of life. Like this nigga's an actual genius. All jokes aside from power and all that shit, motherfucker, hey, man, and hustling for all that shit. This nigga's
I feel like that man really talk like that.
No. He's an actual genius. I'm talking about on some science level type shit where you would be like, I didn't know this. He make
way more money.
It beat him weird ass
and all type of shit.
It beat him
all
weird
type
ass
of
niggas.
shit, bro. This nigga's smart as fuck.
And that's also why he don't give a fuck about how everybody else is perceiving him because he's already cracked the code. I want to crack the code.
That nigga's smart as fuck. We've been everywhere on this shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, it's been a hell of 100 episodes.
Tell me you have ADD without telling me you have ADD.
Man, all of us.
You don't need that. You don't need the Adderalls for this episode.
Neeks, do you want to leave the people with anything on this 100th episode? I enjoyed this time.
No, it was good.
Where can they follow you at?
You know I'm never pressed for followers.
Okay.
I don't care about that shit.
Y'all gonna Neeks is tucked away.
I mean, I might be tagged, but like you ain't gotta go follow me. Really, I don't be talking about shit.
Bro, her content is funny as fuck.
You see that perfect ass pizza?
Come on, tell them about it.
Your bitch don't make frozen pizza like me.
How to make house pizza?
Your bitch could never make a frozen pizza like me.
Right, now
her pizza always too light or it's too dark.
You still got
my
your
pizza perfect.
Do you know based upon the color of your pan is how your food is cooked?
That sounds like
that's wild, right?
Bruh, it was giving.
Did you know if you cook brownies on a silver pan that it will turn lighter than a darker pan? Like there's scientific
I can see that.
But if you cook brownies based upon the color of your pan, it will turn out either crispier or lighter or fluffier.
I can believe that.
That's just crazy.
100%.
Materials, man, metals and shit is weird.
But the fact that you said nobody cooks a frozen pizza like you is crazy.
I'm just saying. No, that's really Riz. No, and anybody who's had a bitch make a frozen pizza and it just didn't hit, you know exactly what I meant. Like you ever been at a bitch house and she brought you a frozen pizza and it was like.
She ain't put no seasoning on it.
Some ain't right. Like, some ain't right. Like, that's just a mid-frozen pizza. And if we on the subject, Target got the extra cheese is, man.
What's your favorite pizza?
I like a Supreme pizza. I'm an everything kind of girl.
Brand?
No.
No, what's the brand? What's your brand?
Okay, y'all gonna judge me.
Tostinos.
No, okay, first of all, I do love a party pizza because I'm a project baby, but that's like not my favorite pizza. That's like, I ain't gonna talk about it. But I'll fuck up, but no. No, Target, the Market Pantry pizzas.
What box them come in? What box them come in?
Shit, that motherfucker's fire.
You know, them shits are elite. They don't come in a box, nigga. They come in on the board. With the plastic over it. Like a Jack's pizza?
Yeah.
I'm talking about the
That's the best pizza. No, I'm talking about Market Pantry, the Target brand.
Market brand pizza like that they make.
Market Pantry, the Target brand has the best frozen pizzas. I made that pizza last night. I don't care.
No, she is right. Them is nice, fresh frozen pizza.
They're better than Jack's and Roma.
No, see me, home run in.
Home run in is second up. Or lots of
I like the crust.
It's solid.
The crust? You don't like it?
I like the crust.
No, that Market Pantry got it.
How hard it is?
Right, you right.
Y'all, the Market Pantry got it. If we talking freshness, if we talking quality crust, if we're talking price point, bitch, you can still afford that.
They need to give you the little, what's that called, the little influencer link?
Man, when I tell you I be really influencing the city, I really should have like posts and shit, man. I be saying shit.
You got me at my little.
You be at Little Tijuana. Your girl really likes food, so if you like food, lock in with me because I like to eat.
Yo, foodie.
And I be out of town and bitches be hitting me like, yo, I got people in town. Tell me where we should eat. Yeah. She put big bitch loading.
See, Little Tijuana is the #1 sneaky link spot. If you want to take a sneaky link somewhere, where they get the little, this a vibe, but then it's also like
Little Tijuana, what's that?
I can give you spots like that I have somebody like, this is nice.
To the cut, man. Y'all, hold on, y'all start popping up this shit.
You already told him, nah, brother, it's a wrap.
Nah, man, how you gonna gatekeep something I didn't gatekeep from you?
I know, but I want to gatekeep it so we keep.
No, because we share with the city because we want our community to be in those spaces. Like I want to be in those spaces and I want to see more Black faces. Like I don't gatekeep because I'm about community. I'm about mixing in with people.
With your stingy ass.
Nigga, that's first of all,
one of the little
chopped cheese.
The chop.
One of the best top 5 cheeseburgers I've ever
had. Cheeseburger
top 5. I told you.
Fire.
I told you.
Man.
I told you.
Talking about New York.
You get the little, what's it called? What the little margarita, the perfect margarita where they give you the double shot?
I'm not gonna hold you. They got trash ass Paloma. Don't get no Paloma. Yeah, you know the spot because it's not what you expect. It's right on 27th. And it's that little. It looks like a little Mexican restaurant.
It's literally yellow.
Is that 26?
It's 20.
It says Little Tijuana. It's right by Tilt. Y'all know the pinball bar? It's on that block.
Yeah, it's 26.
It's the yellow restaurant. It says Little Tijuana. People be like, Mexican food. I'll be like, that ass is a vibe in there. I ain't never talked to nobody. First of all, let me tell you, niggas be killing the vibe. I tried to go off subject real quick. Tried to go. It's not even no date. I just be linking niggas. Y'all don't be taking me no dates. Went on a little link. Boop. Never talked to him again. But I swear to God, Shorty, I hope you don't watch this podcast because I couldn't spin because he came out the house with basketball shorts and a jean jacket, bro. Like, and I was confused because it's hot outside too. So I was confused. I was like, why are you mixing those seasons? And like, why do you have that jean jacket?
Why are you being a little fashion? He pissed me off.
He pissed me off, and he had some heat on his feet. I was like, you're wilding right now, stepping out like this. And he was like, oh, like I said, don't get dressed, but baby, what are you fucking doing? Boy, ain't no way, boy. No, that is not casual. Like, cause I could tell, like he was. I'm not really about to go into it because I don't have no beef with him. I don't have no beef with him. But yeah, it's giving. That's why I hate niggas that are 34. Niggas that are 34 will show up with basketball shorts and a jean jacket.
Niggas for specific ass.
Yeah, man. That's a terrible fucking age.
Yeah, but
you gotta stop doing that. Whatever somebody traumatized you for, what they did at that moment, you gonna hate the fuck
that shit in me, not on me.
Gemini in you. Man, I can't. It'd be hard for me to let shit go.
Man, you don't, and I really don't be that spiteful. I just know what I don't like. Niggas that's 34 got a certain vibe. I'm like, hey, you cornball as fuck.
I'm gonna say that. Do y'all believe in that sign shit to be true?
It's a little bit.
Yeah. So, oh my God, it's so crazy to me if you don't believe in that because Zodiac shit goes back so far, and I forgot who is. It's like some billionaire nigga. He literally was like, rich people. There's a quote. I'm going to find it. I'm going to send it to you because it's one of my favorite quotes. And I use it whenever white people say they hate the Zodiac shit. What y'all talking about?
Is so
I'm sorry.
No. Y'all can, like, I'm just keeping my eyes on this. Come on, this motherfucker bet not go on.
What's my yeah.
I don't
get it right now.
But I forgot what you is too. I forgot what Smoot
I don't know. You kind of give me... yeah, I'm like Terrell could give me Virgo vibes, but you could also give me like Aquarius or
big Gemini.
Or Aries.
gang in
Yeah,
there.
I thought you were a Gemini for a second.
I'm
And I
gonna
was like,
I'm gonna give you like 3. Go ahead.
You gonna give me 3?
Yeah.
What is you?
Okay.
I know what he
Don't
is.
say it. Don't say it. Just let it
I
go.
don't really know.
I'm like, this is my first time really
I'm
getting to
just
talk
guessing.
to you, so like it's hard to even like.
Oh,
Nice,
yeah,
nice to meet you.
okay, yeah,
So it's
I'm
hard
sure,
to really.
I'm sure now. It's a okay.
Hey, don't say
I
shit,
give
bro.
her a hint. I give her a hint.
No. Don't even give it.
What kind of hint?
Just give me
With the
just give
vibes that I'm giving, that you're giving me. I thought you were a Gemini at first because you are very grounded, but that's also very indicative of a Virgo. Like me and Virgos get along very well. And then I also think Taurus.
What's
Like
Taurus?
Taurus men.
What are they?
May.
May, yeah, I think
Early May. That's
yeah.
early May.
Yeah.
What it is?
For sure.
Are you a Libra?
Nah.
Okay.
You're way off.
Fucking hate Libras.
That's crazy.
Sorry, Smoot.
I ain't no Libra.
Not you, Smoot.
I ain't even
The
gonna
other
say you.
Smoot.
It is what it is.
Lil Smoot. Not Big
That's
Smoot.
my Libra.
Yeah, yeah, Libra.
I ain't even gonna say it.
Why would you do that?
We're just gonna leave it what it is.
Hell no. Man,
What are you, a
Who's a
Scorpio?
Scorpio?
Because that's a Scorpio fucking thing to do.
Yeah, Scorpio.
You got
You
it
ain't
right.
fucking
He's a Scorpio.
asshole. Like, I'm like, what a fucking asshole. Now that's all it took.
Y'all just can't follow along with the plan, can y'all?
Yeah.
She said
Well, we
it
didn't even
anyway.
need you
Oh, she
to,
did
because
it.
as soon as you said that shit, it was giving Scorpio. And I was like, never mind, you're not one of us. AJ.
Big gang in
Thought
this
you were one
bitch.
of us.
It's big gang.
Man.
Geminis are some of my favorite people.
This
Big
is
gang
good,
in
Gemini.
I don't be liking other, like, no, I ain't gonna.
Nah,
I
I
ain't
be
gonna do
beefing with
that.
other Geminis.
Because them bitches be taking it personal.
personal.
Oh my God, men Gemini be so fucking sassy. But y'all, there's a rationale that no, there do be a sassiness, but there's a sassiness in like knowing things.
We gotta wrap this shit up.
Yeah, my
We're
bad,
gonna be
y'all.
here all night.
It's a 2-hour episode.
Bro, I'm gonna say this episode is literally about to be almost 2 hours. Hold on, let's see. Damn, I don't even know. It's been your boy. It's AJ Smoot Terrell and the lovely Mrs. Neeks in the building, man. It was an enjoyment. Literally, we brought her back because she was one of our favorite guests, and we had to run it back with Terrell here just as well. Like, share, subscribe. If you still here, then that's crazy because it's 2 hours in this shit.
Shout out to you, shit.
Literally, shout out to you.
Watch this whole episode. The fuck, we be really rapping.
Hey,
Hell
you gonna
yeah.
have some gems dropped on you.
Motherfuckers was.
And watch
This
the last
might be an
episode.
emotional whirlwind of an episode. Your emotions are gonna go. We talked about deep shit to funny ass.
If motherfuckers ain't survived the whole thing, come back and
Run it back.
Well, that's kind of too late in the episode.
Nah, because it's
to
the
say
end.
it here, 'cause
It's the end. But it's been your boys. Like, share, subscribe, and we out. Peace.
Wow.